And he uses
We're
it
live.
for the good of
Whoa.
No, it does not.
Why is...
Whoa, it's a little,
It's a little
I
lopsided.
thought you fixed the cameras.
I fixed mine.
There we go.
Am I good?
Priority.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dicey Adventures. We are continuing our Tales of Talerian campaign. So we'll go ahead and jump right back into the recap. And, So, last time, whenever you guys were journeying through the crags of Yaktar, through the sulfur-like smells and the rocks, the jagged rocks left behind from an old glacier that had gone through and broken up the land here. You discovered a tribe of hobgoblins that had been attacked by some orcs. You rescued them after a brief battle, and upon the next morning, you sought their help and followed them into what they called the Temple of Fire, which had been referred to you as the Temple of Ignan. You sought the help from what's his name?
Ektu?
Ektu.
There you go.
Ektu Flamebear. The hobgoblin leader and a member of the Elementum Syndicatus. You requested his help. He led you to the temple, and he told you that no one has gone further than the inner entranceway. You went in, and upon some investigations, you realized that potentially these fires needed to be lit upon the 4 braziers, not braziers, braziers, that they needed to be lit. Upon lighting one of them, a summoning circle appeared in the middle, and various creatures from the plane of elemental fire began coming forth. You battled. You tried to figure out what order. You realized that the flames were intermittent, that different flames had different times, and you discovered that one on each side were the same, and you lit them both and slowly began taking away the bars that blocked the door. You made it through there, apparently through the flames of inspiration, of thought. You then entered a long hallway that had coals underneath a stone walkway. You walked into there, and at the far end you saw a beautiful wooden door with gold inlay and gems. After a couple of you journeyed forth, you realized that the heat began increasing the longer you stood there. And Zorn agreed to go and face the flames. And upon that, with some healing from Enid, Ashlyn, and Sinjin, you were able to allow him to withstand the flame long enough to figure out what he needed to do. He came back and relayed the information. You pressed the gems in the correct order and were able to enter into the next room, which is where you are currently. You see before you a large furnace and a forge of some sort. You see a mold on the right side, 4 different molds, and you see a pool of water, potentially for cooling. And you're not really too sure what it all means or what it is, but you have that at your disposal. You saw a brass statue, a gold statue, bronze and silver, one on each side. You began investigating each of these different statues, and as Fury went up and touched one of the... it was you.
She tried to take it from it.
Yes, it was her.
Okay.
I tried pushing the bronze one.
As you tried taking the silver statue's axe, it reached down and a battle ensued. And that is where we left off, is in the midst of this fray.
Well, we defeated the one.
You defeated the one.
But none of the others were moving yet, right?
Not yet.
Did I try to take his...
Hold on.
I couldn't remember.
His battle music, because they're going to kill us.
Did I try to take it, though? Was that part
you
last
did
time?
try to take it, but
he
realized
punched
it was
you.
attached.
Did I try to take it once he was down?
It was attached to his arm.
We
Okay,
knocked him
I thought I
down.
was
That was it.
It was like completely attached to his arm.
We could take the whole arm.
We gotta take the whole statue.
I need the whole statue.
Throw it in the furnace.
Do you think we should throw the whole statue in the furnace?
So
Yes.
that's where we
I
pick
don't
back
know.
up is
I don't know.
the statue falls to the ground after you guys hack into it, and you watches it, and the pieces begin to splinter apart, and the silver pieces fall to the ground. You watch as
Not
on
the
the
whole
opposite
statue.
side, it's the statue's turn.
So statue's in pieces.
The large brass statue walks over to you. Enid.
Oh.
2 hits. Let's
At least you have the most HP.
Someone's gonna have to be standing
Yeah,
on
but-
some
HP.
Someone's gonna have to be doing what?
You know what really bugs
puzzle
me?
and then fights.
Yeah.
People in Europe pronounce Z.
Okay.
Z. It really.
But this one's down and gone. Random. It's in pieces.
Well, I've been watching a lot of British YouTube channels.
Yeah.
The voice in my head is becoming British.
All right.
I bet
Does
a text message
a
like,
20
why am
hit?
I British all of a sudden?
Yeah, I do that.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
No. Okay. You take take
That's
8
not
points
just
of
me.
bludgeoning damage
Nope.
as this armor just comes over and smacks into you twice. You guys hear from the other side this, and you see Enid get hit. All right. Tybalt's turn.
Barely touched.
He will release.
Do what?
He will release a firebolt at it.
Bolt.
It is.
Not the ball. That's
Okay.
massive, like you told me.
If there's a firebolt, that would be
Show me the pictures.
Yeah, that was a lot bigger than I thought.
Yes, it's-
Fireball does sound like it'd be small. Just like,
Okay. So you watch as Tybalt releases a firebolt, hits the armor.
Firebolt, I almost feel like it's like a stream of fire.
All right,
Trin.
Trin.
Oh, sorry. I'm a little lost. Is this a bad guy?
No,
The only
that's-
bad guy moving is this one that's attacking you.
Okay. So
attacking
This
me.
is pieces of silver on the ground.
okay. Well, I can't get over there fast enough. So this is a disaster, brokenness, except for the weapon is intact.
No, everything is shattered into pieces.
Even the weapon is
It's collected to forge, to melt.
Okay, so
I'm guessing. I have no idea.
I don't know how to forge anything. Can I throw it at the wall? Can I
Does this work?
pick up some of it or whatever as much as I can and go look? I don't know which.
Okay, go ahead, you could run over to the pieces. Okay, go ahead and make a strength check as you start trying to pick it up.
Well, I'm really
I can't
strong.
see the order.
Not that strong.
Are we
12.
gonna do?
It does not budge at all. It doesn't even move.
Okay.
Are we?
Okay. So that was your action.
It's an action to pick up.
Are we
Guys,
gonna,
it doesn't move. I'm yelling that.
are we gonna like go quickly down?
No, not for this one. This one's
No, I know. Like the.
that's more for like just when it's a normal battle.
Okay.
Do I already know that this is in what order these compartments are in? I don't already know
You
that
don't know.
from last time. Okay, I'm just trying to remember. Can I go over here
Sure.
and look at the order? As a
Go,
bonus
I'll let
action?
you go and make a sure. Make a perception check or investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, 13.
13. They're molds. You can't really tell much about the details of them. You're not really too sure. Okay. All right. Next up is Fury.
You're done.
What are you doing?
I'm seeing the thing moving over there and casting a firebolt at it.
Okay. You'll probably
I
need
have
to
to move a
a
bit.
little bit to get line of sight.
Please don't hit me.
Well,
Please don't
I'm
hit
not
me.
moving closer.
Just like straight over here.
Yeah, further away to the corner.
And then do you want to use a bonus action to kind of move? Well, no, you can hit it from there. Yeah, that's fine.
Should
Yeah, you're good.
let's direct.
Okay, go and make an attack.
18.
18 just hits.
You have a plus 8.
My ring gives me a +1. I think it's 2d10 now.
Well, I kind of forgot after I said
2d7. What are 7?
What?
You said 2d7. I was like,
No, I said 7.
I heard you said 2d and I heard 7. I was like, what are those? Where did
adding
you
them.
find
It's the
those?
new dice that I made up.
10 points of damage.
10 points, nice. So
Only.
you release the firebolt spell. Okay. All right. Next up is going to be Sinjin.
Don't worry, the hero is coming, and I can get just over there to flank him.
All right.
So with advantage, 19 plus stuff to
Yep,
hit.
that hits.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
Offhand attack with the poison dagger. Probably not going to hit. 12.
12 misses. The first one you hit, and the second one it hits off of it and it scrapes, but it doesn't.
Got poison anyway.
All right. Next up is going to be Ashlyn. Your turn.
Is this guy still the only one moving?
Yep.
Shave me.
Or shoot over my head.
Yeah, you're pretty
Yeah,
sure.
you're little.
Yeah.
Child.
Well, it's not something that has a blast radius.
Oh, yeah. No, she could do that too.
Okay.
Firebolt.
No. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him.
Frostbite is nice. Okay. Con save, I believe.
Ease.
Yeah,
That's a natural 1.
Fire.
Fails.
The ice just heal
Can I
him.
just get like the effects of a 20 and he gets
Putting
double
ice
damage?
on the burn
No.
makes it feel better.
Unfortunately not.
Thought I'd ask. Well, he takes 2.
Boom.
But it has disadvantage on its next attack.
And do
Nice.
not roll 2 of them.
So you guys watch as she releases this cold blast, and you watch as some of the armor just
Fifth level, I
slowly
do.
freezes up a little bit. You can see it's moving a little bit slower, and it's having a harder time moving its joints. All right,
That's good.
Zoran.
Zoran. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time getting all the way over there to do anything. He saw you try to lift one. He's gonna attempt to lift a piece.
Oh, my eye roll.
Even I yelled, it doesn't move.
You can see he gets a lot more into it. It's not budging at all. Like it's a small piece. Like he reaches over, he tries a couple different pieces, and they're not lifting up off the ground whatsoever.
They'll be better.
Okay, Enid, your turn.
You do have a weapon.
I know, that's what I was saying.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna slash it with my short.
Here,
Sword. I can't. My short sword.
Oh, it's my short sword.
My
I feel like I said it every
short
time.
sword with my short shorts.
We should,
all right,
I
go
should
ahead and roll
should make a
one attack with
character
your
about that.
Yeah, is that just
Like a really
no,
weird
so
Sean
plus
Connery.
your attack bonus. So your attack bonus is proficiency plus your strength.
Okay, perfect.
So plus 4.
Plus, yeah. Okay, so 21.
21 hits.
I need to write that down.
Okay. Go and roll 1d6 and add 2 to the damage.
3! Wow,
I can't have that much life though.
No.
We finished up the first one fairly easily.
Okay.
It's its turn.
The heat got
Frostbite,
to
do you have
me.
disadvantage on attacks?
Yeah.
I thought I was a stutter.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh no.
And that's you, Lauren.
You watch as the gold one.
Did that one get touched?
That's good.
That one get touched.
This is the gold
No
one.
one's touched any of them. We just started it by doing the one.
There's 6 in here? Or 4?
Ooh, that's a
Technically,
natural 20.
8?
Oh,
when it touches them, they touch it.
It's a gold. Gold is in here. Which one's shattered on the ground?
silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Brass is fighting over there.
Brass is attacking.
Now
You
gold.
take 20 points of bludgeoning
The
damage.
other one's bronze.
Yeah, it rolled a natural 20 and I rolled a 6 for the damage. So you watch. It goes. You guys watch, and as she was trying to inspect, she didn't see it coming over, and it hits her. Poof, and the second hit comes down and bashes your head against the stone basin that you're looking at it, and it cracks your head.
My imagination.
You guys just look as she just has
it's
blood
awful.
pouring down her face. Ah, that one hurt. that was that one's turn. This one,
Yeah, I'm barely hanging on.
it's not turning into anything else. It's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Me? Oh.
First one is a
I have one.
natural 1. You watch as it swings, and you watch as part of its arm breaks off in front of the wall, and it kind of hits the other one. That's going to be a 21 to hit. So you take 3 points of damage.
Was that a disadvantage?
Oh wait! Oh no! So never mind. So that'd be the first attack. It misses. Second attack misses as well. Never mind. So you don't take any damage. Thank you for that. I forgot about that.
Frostbite saved the day.
Yeah. Was it just one attack that was disadvantage?
I think so.
Oh.
Next weapon. Yep.
8 plus 4, 12.
Did it hit?
To hit. Okay, never mind. So that one misses.
Well, it makes before the end of its next turn, so it's full turn.
Yeah. So it took 2 attacks. So the first one was a natural 1. Second one would have been an 8 plus.
Okay.
I rolled. He has 2 attacks. Okay. So that was its turn. Tybalt, looking at what just happened over there, he will. He doesn't have any healing. He'll do another firebolt.
Why?
Oh, that misses. Sails over top.
I have
Trin,
20.
your
I'm
turn.
gonna use my landing hand, so I'm done.
You're disoriented a little bit standing up.
Can I, with my bonus? I
You
want
have one
to.
bonus action.
Well, this is what I'd like to do, and you tell me how I can actually make this happen,
If it can happen.
Yeah.
or how.
Really just how?
Really, just how. I know he's there. I want to see if I can figure out which mold goes with gold,
Okay.
and I want to just grab him and throw him into it.
Okay. I would say you would have to
Or
go
do
on
I
the
know
other
that the
side.
statues aren't going to move?
I would say that you would have to make a shove attack against him, but you'd have to get on the other. Well, I guess here, make a contested strength check. Looking at it, all the molds appear, based on your investigation, all the molds appear to be the same. There doesn't appear to be anything
It's
different.
not like there's one labeled gold.
You did not see anything that would make you think that. So, go ahead and make a contested strength check. So roll a d20, and add your strength modifier.
Natural one.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. So, as you go to grab it, and you try to
I throw my bonus hook. No, I'm just kidding. I don't take it.
you try to lift it up, and as you lift it up, part of your armor slips, and your feet fall out from underneath you, and you fall prone. And so you're now prone on the ground.
That's good.
In all
You want to
fairness,
use your movement to get up?
Sure.
Okay.
So
that
broke the force.
was just
Stand
sad.
back up.
Nobody saw it. It's okay.
And
You probably saw it.
So that was your action to try and do that. Your bonus action was to try and to observe, essentially.
Oh, so I can't take my potion. So I'm just gonna be a sitting duck.
So you tried doing that. It didn't pan out the way you wanted.
Can I just stay in? Hopefully
Yeah.
he's a stupid statue. And,
Well, this one doesn't come away.
yeah.
well, I mean, it is gonna be
All
what
right,
it is.
Fury, your turn. You just saw Trin get beat the snot out
Wait,
of.
5, 10. I could have gotten there.
Well, I'm going to do a firebolt at that one
Okay.
because
You don't have any healing. Yep. That's all I can do.
yes.
I was
What?
bad.
Yeah, that's this is almost natural 20. 27 to hit.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
You just said yes,
Yes.
and I was like,
yes, he's
I've heard you say it sarcastically before.
Yes.
When you rolled that natural one.
yes, he's dead. Don't worry about the semantics.
Yeah. It worked.
He's gone.
I did it.
He's just destroyed.
1 damage.
All right.
I tried.
Yes.
I also,
Hey,
have,
but you did hit him.
I did
Yep.
nothing.
I also have no potions or anything, so
Okay. All right. Sinjin, your turn.
Ah! Ugh. 14.
14.
can't
You swing at the strong armor.
24.
That'll hit.
We can't get back out of this room, right? The door is shut.
I think we can.
yeah, I think so.
We don't want to go back in the other room.
6 points of
6
damage.
points.
Okay.
You watch as Sinjin
But still,
hits across it, and
It's not
you
good.
watch as the dagger sinks into the armor, and it kind of implodes a little bit as the brass stabs you.
And then it shatters you. Oh, hi, Enid.
Thanks.
Didn't notice you there.
Oh, hi, Mark.
See you.
And
How are you doing?
bonus
Oh,
action.
good. Just
I will look over at my bloody friend and be like, I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to heal you. Does it go up if I cast it at second level? That's all I
Yes,
have.
2d4.
Hang on, little friend.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Yay, I'm in double digits.
Yay!
Yay, barely.
Don't you die on me.
All right, Ashlyn, your turn.
Am I inspired?
Question.
Oh,
Yes.
Do you consider Balm of the Summer Court a spell? It's in my druid circle thing. It doesn't necessarily say it's a spell, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
I just want to know if I can do that in the spell.
Yes, they're different.
Okay.
Yeah, almost. It's a bonus action, but a spell is actually.
I thought you said bomb, and it's like she's just like
Just gonna bomb the whole room.
Cool. Okay, so then I'm gonna
The bomb.
ice knife gold one.
Okay.
Within 60 feet, right?
Okay.
So he needs Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. You will have to make a dex save as well.
Oh, sorry.
Ah!
We are learning.
We all know that I am not doing well.
4 damage.
I put Christmas to the side.
All
I
right,
think
it rolled
Friday
a
the
19,
13th is not
so it
good.
doesn't take that damage. Now it has to make a dex save, correct?
You still got like this.
No, Sorry, I didn't mean to say ice knife. I meant frostbite. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm doing frostbite.
frostbite. Okay, roll a 19, so it doesn't take any damage.
No. Yeah,
She does
so
have
it's good.
Yeah, okay.
And then, so that does nothing, but I'm gonna do Balm of the Summer Court on Trin.
Okay.
And I'll
The
do
bomb.
Balm.
Actually, not the bomb.
So I'll do,
Burnt
I'll
beeswax.
do the Balm. I'll start with 2. 6, 8, 9. So you heal 9. And you get
2 temporary
2
hit points.
temporary hit points.
So heal 9.
Yeah.
So I'm at
So does she heal 11?
Yeah.
No. She heals 9.
And her max
then
goes
she,
up to-
I have
No,
two.
she has
I just
2
have 2
protected
extra ones right there.
Those can't
that's
be
how
healed.
that works.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Those go away first,
Okay.
and then
So it's like a shield. And
Yeah.
so it's like I have 21, but
It's like overshield.
I can't go back.
Interesting. So
Where it's
you
like
did all 4 or however many. it
thank
was.
you.
Yeah, but I
Zoran.
have 2
Zoran.
left I can do.
See, now he's going to run
So
up
that's probably
in
better
between
the
those
situation.
two, in between the 2 statues, and he'll hack at the.
Over here.
No, yeah, there.
Got it. I forgot that.
I'm losing who's what. Yeah.
Even with advantage. 2 and a 4.
Oh.
11 and 16, there we go.
He did just pretty much suffer 3rd-degree burns.
Hey, we
No
can-
excuses.
Ooh.
Did
Okay.
we?
No.
Yes.
Okay. You watch as he
And we took a
takes
short rest.
and he takes a sword and he hacks across it. Pretty
don't-
good hit.
it's like-
so.
I had 30-minute breather. My burns are fine. Don't worry.
Healing hit dice.
Alrighty.
Is this fire?
It puts an aloe
He
vera
needs
on
to
it.
turn.
It's a furnace.
It's a furnace.
Like,
Furnace. It's not
logistically,
like
think
on
about it.
fire.
It is.
It's
on.
like hot coals.
Yes,
It's
it's a forge.
Yeah.
We need to forge the
So-
weapons up from the dead.
Right.
It helps you think of it. Think of like Pirates of the Caribbean. Orlando Bloom's working in the forge, like with the swords and stuff. That's essentially what it is.
I know exactly what it is. I wasn't sure if this was like open flame or if it was like.
No, it's hot coals and stuff.
Yes,
and
okay.
There's a little bit of a flame too, but it's
Yeah, it's not like a raging
large
fire.
bellows would need to be used to make it hotter.
Right.
Essentially. Yep. Okay. So
So just the gold statue's the only other one?
currently, yes.
moving.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling that one's going to start moving, that bronze guy. I don't know that. I have that feeling.
I don't understand what we're supposed to do. I haven't figured it out yet.
Kill them all.
Kill
Put
them.
them in the furnace.
We
Make,
can't pick them up once they shatter. That's
once
why I
they're
was
all
like,
dead,
well,
I'm sure we
Like,
can.
but we can.
Oh. I was just thinking maybe you had to put them in before they were shattered.
Well, we couldn't move them before.
We couldn't
That's
move
another
before, we
silver
can't
one.
move
We've already
them.
killed
So
the
yeah,
silver
that's part of
Oh, this is a silver one?
This is the only type that hasn't moved yet, or the
Oh, okay.
bronze.
Sorry. Gotcha.
Just keep hitting them. We'll do the thinking.
Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting.
What do? You
What do I roll?
So what are you doing?
I don't know. I'll try Toll the Dead.
Okay. What kind of damage does that deal?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. It's a natural 1.
Nice.
So it will take damage.
I don't know if that would work on.
I love when Toll the Dead works.
So 1d12.
Because isn't that like mental?
It's like
No,
It's a-
the necrotic's like rotting death.
I think it's only force damage they're immune.
6.
6. Nice.
I
Well,
was thinking, psychic.
force and psychic.
Psychic. I was thinking psychic they wouldn't get because
Are
it's
they
like
immune to
mental, right?
force 2 constructs?
Okay.
I don't think they're immune to force.
Thought they were.
Okay, my very long turn.
Okay. So
I could Google
this
it,
one.
but
Oh, you pissed it off now.
Should have moved. I always forget to move.
I know.
So 2 hits
So
against
absorbed
you.
in my attack
That's a 19.
that I always just stay where I am.
That's a 2, so that'll miss. Okay. So you take 5
We need
points of
like
damage.
a board
Enid.
of don't forget to do this, this, and this.
That's
Don't
still
forget your
face.
Like
channel.
what? Then you have.
like, don't forget your channel divinity.
And Sentinel.
Does a 15 hit?
Me? No.
Yeah. Does a 16 hit? Okay. Alright, so
So that feels good to say that.
you use your shield and block
I
it.
laughed in the face of that.
Tibbles.
Tibbles.
Until I get
As you were bleeding out.
I'm laughing deliriously.
So seeing that new one that just came up, that's the, well, no. Can you move him over like 3 spaces?
This way?
Yeah. Okay, he'll shoot at that one. So that's a
Who's
17
that
foot
again?
hit.
Tibbles.
The guy with the lollipop.
Is Tibbles actually dark skinned, or are we just using that thing?
Where do you see it?
This is a
It's just not how I
lollipop.
picture him.
That's how you picture him?
No.
No, it's not.
So he hits this one,
I picture him. Nice.
You're saved.
and the pieces fall to the
Right,
ground.
once my
Tibbles.
wake up.
It's your turn,
Good.
cheerleader.
Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Save the champions. This one has not moved yet. This one has not moved yet. And these two are down. Did we determine that
Now
we
it's
could
attacking
hit
me.
the ones that were not?
Last time you touched one, it came to life.
And I touched that one and it came to life.
Can I whack at this one?
Yeah, good.
Whack it.
Whack a statue. Oh my gosh.
14. We put these
Make
things
a
in the
strength
forge,
check for me.
and instead of making a new
Shoot.
thing, they just come back to life.
11. I'm rolling like
Okay.
the
We need to put
worst.
ourselves
You
in the
hit it, and you get to a point, and you watch as your sword bends, and you're like, and you kind of pull off just a touch as you watch as
Then you attend for that?
as the sword almost.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, which one did you attack?
Don't hit the ones that aren't moving.
Yep. I thought maybe I'd get ahead of the game.
Okay.
It'll break you.
Fury.
And I'll throw.
Oh.
Bonus. I'm just gonna
No,
throw
actually,
back my last thing so I can have a little bit more here.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one that's moving.
Okay.
You know,
As you do.
I'm starting to probably just be like, more bored. They're not coming after me. 18.
18. That
Oh,
just
sorry,
hits.
I'm doing nothing.
And I am. I'm doing 1 damage again.
I feel like
Get into bed now.
my rolls are been really bad.
Okay.
Oh, my turn just
Okay.
happened. I'll go.
Another.
Like, I'm always ready to go to sleep.
I'm
Yeah.
disappointed, but
I moved so I can get advantage again.
okay.
17 plus 5 to hit.
That misses. Hits.
I was like, whoa.
This one's the super boss.
8 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
Just sort of the statues.
Offhand attack, 18 plus stuff.
Yep.
Nice.
He's about to do more damage than
Our
I've done
hero.
all today.
And 5 points of damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Ashlyn.
So this guy there's moving.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to frostbite him.
Okay. Constitution save.
Yup.
Oh, that's.
Okay, so here's the armor.
Oh, come on. Jeez Louise. I deserve that. That's a natural 1. So,
Okay. Yay!
that's my 4th natural 1, I
The
think.
7 rolls,
That's
5
not
you
good.
just
Great.
take.
6.
Nice.
And he has disadvantage on his next turn.
On this
Moist,
next
moist.
attack, okay.
We all have our
Zoran.
Zoran.
It's my signature tonight because I'm just using cantrips.
I know, so it's like, I just
He's
don't
going to try and
What
pick up
is
that
this?
other one,
Don't-
not knowing what to do. 9. No. Tries to pick up those pieces, nothing's working.
Sorry,
Your
you're
turn.
not being helpful.
Enid. Don't worry, he's looking weak.
Alright,
I don't know
then.
if he is, but he
I don't
probably
really.
is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna slash him.
All right,
You
go
have
for it.
advantage,
Ah!
because I'm flanking with you.
If you're flanking with them.
Well, I don't need it.
Okay, roll a d6. Add 2.
4.
4. Okay.
And then, if I move, he'll attack me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Maybe you can move a little bit, but you have to stay within range of him.
then
So
I'll
Okay.
turn.
What?
Statue's turn.
Oh, okay.
at the bottom of the line.
Alrighty. It's the first thing it saw. That was you. So
I mean,
well,
that's fair.
jeez Louise.
One again.
Another 1 and a 3. Wow, yeah. My rolls are sucking tonight.
Also, for a disadvantage, one of them was
Oh,
a
that's right, because of frostbite.
Okay.
Who was
Oh.
this Louise that spurred the
So-
phrase?
So-
"Jeez,
She must
Louise."
have been awful.
Okay, second one.
Jeez, Louise.
actually made it worse.
You set fire to
Thank
the
you.
garden
Yeah.
again.
Because I was supposed to roll twice on the first one. So,
Jeez, Louise.
second one
What
hits.
did you put in this coffee?
fine.
Thank you.
It's gonna be cool.
You take 6 points of damage. That's it.
Don't worry. For once, guys, Sinjin has not hurt the spell.
Yeah, something to tie them.
Normally,
You're still
I'm
standing
getting
right next to this.
All
You
right.
can move any time.
Tibbles will release a firebolt.
one of each one does.
That will hit. Moves to
What?
10.
Oh, what I miss? I think the
Does
other ones are
9
fake.
points of damage to it.
Oh, the one I
This
hit.
one's starting to look really rough.
Your turn.
Right. Trin.
Sorry, can you tell me which ones are moving again?
Only
this
this one. Just worry about the puzzle. We'll take care of it.
I mean, I can't. There's nothing else I can do.
Just drag this guy with you.
This one?
Yeah.
Try to move him?
You could just hold your action in case he starts moving.
Can I try to grab him and move him?
Sure. Roll a strength check.
Well, you got rid of Christmas.
9.
Yeah, you
I
said
did.
you got
I
it.
put
No,
that one away. I don't know why I
Unfortunately, it
rolled
doesn't budge. Okay,
With my bonus action,
Fury.
can I shove him?
your turn.
Kick him.
I
just glaring
let's
at
see.
it now.
I'm going to
Right.
cast Firebolt.
Whoa, no way.
I feel like
But I'm going to cast it on the one that's moving.
Oh, okay.
24.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna cast it on you then.
I am now in the 1 out of 1,000. I've got another 1.
Oh, man.
3 ones in a row.
Yeah,
It's
this
still
is-
barely hanging on.
Oh, God.
All you needed was a 2.
Alright, guys.
And I
I'll
don't.
take care of this.
Sinjin's gotta fix everything.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this, Jen?
I mean, it's your birthday celebration.
Can you
I just jump up with both my rapier and my dagger and just, and as it blasts through on the ground, just look up at Enid and smile.
So epically,
Yes.
that happens.
I feel like at this
And
point,
I-
I'm just leaning against the wall when I'm just.
Okay, so now that we're out of combat, can I try again? To move him?
Yeah, the magic users all stay back.
I know, they're all just like, whatever.
Except for not me. I'm in the
Yeah,
battle.
You are. I think the battle came to you.
It did, actually. And I'm too dumb to move.
You kind of
All
backed
right,
yourself
so-
in the corner. Corner of the circle.
With the final one breaking it down. Okay, what did you want to try to do?
Well, I kind of want to see if I can
So we are now out of combat order, so let me. So
if I can
you're
move
trying
these
to, like,
pieces at all now that this is a broken one, right?
Yeah.
So see if these pieces move.
Make a strength check.
I think I'm gonna fire another firebolt at that one right there.
20, not natural.
Doesn't move. Okay, so you fire a firebolt.
Yeah,
Okay.
25.
25.
Might-
You hit it, and it tips over.
Does it break?
Nope.
That one moves.
Can I try to move this one again now?
Yeah. Easy enough. As you start, it moves. It slides.
Oh,
you
it
can pick
moves.
it up. It's pretty light.
Okay, so I'm holding this one.
Are they like heavy, or do you think I could lift one?
Oh, super light. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, you people.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
try
like
to
that
lift
may
this
have been
one.
sarcasm.
What's this new accent?
Let's move, people. I don't know.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's so light.
Are you going to the fire? Are you going for the fire or the
Because
mold?
I
I'm
can.
not sure yet.
Just carry.
What shall we do with him?
Do any of
These
you
look like they're big enough each mold for an entire suit, or do they look like they would need to be parts of one?
It looks like 4 individual slots, all about the same size. The suits of armor are way taller than what these slots would be.
I want to make an investigation check around the forge for tools.
Yeah. Do these things
16?
come up and
16. As you get closer, you start looking around, and you do see what appears to be one handle that is sticking out. The rest of it is embedded in the furnace.
I'm going to just try to...
Okay. Yeah. So you start pulling it out, and it appears to be a large set of like tongs, and there's also a shovel nearby, like apparently too.
I found these.
Do we move this? Like, do these move, or do we need to hold them over this?
We melt it, we pour it in.
That's why I didn't know if you could, like, hold this over and heat it. But if these don't move, then...
I don't think the molds move.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Fury, wherever he is.
Put it on the shovel tongs and put it in the fire.
So it's a shovel and tongs?
So as you pull those out, you watch as in the very center of it, this crucible begins to rise up.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. We put it in the crucible.
It's out here in the middle?
Yeah.
Do I think I can reach it from here? Okay, Fury, do I put it here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He's on the thing.
You throw that one in the crucible.
I thought I was doing the right thing. I hate this so much.
Made sense to me.
You watch
As we start over.
as this one,
Okay, it's not.
and we're back in order. Okay. It will make 2 attacks.
Does anybody else have a better idea? So I guess
It's
there's
wrong
an order.
order.
Okay, so which one was that?
That was gold.
Nope, that's brass.
Really?
Brass, right?
This one's gold, this one's silver, this one's brass, this one's bronze.
Okay. Actually, both attacks miss you.
What
as
about
it
the one from the other side?
tries to hit
And
you.
I'm
Mimic.
Okay, don't try to.
So she put
Tybalt's.
brass in brass is attacking.
What are we doing?
Brass.
I don't understand what is going on.
Yeah, me neither.
Going to fire.
Do we have an insight into this? Or which one's first?
Okay. All right.
Oh, which one attacked
Fury.
at the beginning?
silver.
Silver attacked first?
So
So
I guess
silver is...
I'm going to move
But we
around
silver first.
to where Trin is and fire a firebolt
You're the only one holding on to it right now.
at the one that's moving.
Okay.
I don't really know which one to go first.
24.
24 hits.
We doing this again? No, 9 damage.
There you go.
No.
You watch as it hits it, and it just dissipates off of it.
These aren't going to go down. We're going to have to solve the puzzle quickly. These 4 can't be destroyed.
Wait, I thought the one reformed.
It did.
Oh, but now we
So-
can't destroy it?
It just burst off of it.
Well, one, can you move me by Trin?
Yeah.
What type of thing did you blow at him?
Maybe we should get this thing out of the fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed. I've got a few turns till I can do that.
What was your turn? And then Fury.
Oh, so we skipped
Oh,
you.
well, I would have pulled him out of the thing if it was my turn.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Alright.
just flip us.
So you pull it out. So you do 9 points of damage to it.
Oh,
Because this is
So-
out of the fire.
Sorry, I didn't
Yes,
know if
sir.
it was.
Okay.
I thought we were skipping.
still in it.
I thought we were like,
Oh, okay.
whatever. Okay.
Sinjin, your turn.
Oh gosh, here we go. Flank again.
walking on Frank again. I don't know what it is
14?
about this,
It
but
misses.
I know, my accent.
this flanking
Haywire.
thing is just freaking awesome.
5 will hit. That's with my offhand. 6 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Ashlyn.
Someone figure this puzzle out. Ugh.
I don't think I understand it. I don't think I understand it.
I keep forgetting this is not a ball right here.
I'm frostbiting him.
Okay.
Yes.
Constitution save.
When in doubt, frostbite.
Nope.
5 damage.
Dang.
Okay.
And disadvantage.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. That's a good spell.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah, for
And
a
it's a
cantrip.
cantrip. Help. I broke it.
The books.
Alrighty, Ashman, and then Zorn. Zorn is going to say, which one? What do I do? Which one do I pick up?
Try silver.
And walk over, pick up silver. He tries to do it, and he cannot. He tries to pick it up, doesn't do anything.
You have to kill this thing first. Nothing will be
Okay, Enid, your turn.
Well, but we just moved the one out of the furnace.
Alright,
just
I'm
fine.
gonna.
But the other ones are still shattered?
No, he tried to pick up the shattered one.
Oh.
How low is his intelligence?
It's not very low. It's just that that's that's where he is. He's like, what do I do? He's trying to figure it out. All right, what are you doing? Just hold it in.
No, gonna
hit him.
hit him. Okay. Am I at a
Advantage, yeah.
advantage? Okay.
You try to pick up this
Yeah, I don't.
Try to
Yeah.
That's a natural 20, right? Or is that 19?
No, it's a 10.
Oh,
That's 19.
no.
Yeah, definitely a natural
No,
20.
so that unfortunately misses as you swing. Hits off the armor. Okay, it's turn.
Can I back away before?
You may.
But that attack. So even if it's in my own turn, okay.
We really
Unless
need
you
to get
use
chatty
your action
and
to
notifies us when
disengage
people
and go away,
message
but
us.
you wouldn't have attacked them.
That's a natural
Ow.
20, and that's 15.
Just hit.
It's very
Okay.
quick.
If it's a 15, if I have
Yeah.
a 15, I hit.
So that'll be 10 points and 7 points, so 17 total.
Fine.
It's fine. It's all right.
Everything's fine.
So this one, as you swing the hammer, it catches the hammer in its hand, punches the hammer, and it hits you back in the head with the
It
hammer.
knocks me away.
No, it just hits you in the head. You're sturdy enough that you take it. It's like Tybbalds. Oh goodness. Gotta release another first level spell. Magic missile. Ooh, that was low.
This answers the question.
5 plus 3.
Silver, gold,
Force damage.
brass. What's the fourth
It's
one?
gonna be.
Bronze, brass, silver, gold.
All right.
So we
Next turn is
think
Trin.
That's the one that became alive.
Is there any? I set him down. He's just kind of chilling.
I just feel like it'd be an
Is there
order
space
of
between here? Or would I have to go over the coals?
Could be.
You can definitely try to get over the coals. There's not space to get around, but you can try to get up and jump over.
That's my 2 cents.
Get there anyway. Even if I get there.
Tell her to go for a different one then.
I roll
You guys
my-
are going at the same time, so you guys can talk.
Oh. Well, you already said go for the
So what are you
silver
doing?
one.
I
that's
was gonna
Zorn.
try like this. This is the silver one standing right over here.
He thinks it's an order of value.
So what are you doing?
I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out. This is a bronze one.
brass.
Where's the gold one?
This is brass. This is gold.
Yeah.
This is gold shattered.
Yes.
So this
So
is the
this
gold.
one's still standing.
Okay.
No, I knocked it over with the
It's
fire.
a knocked
But
over
it's
gold.
intact.
Okay, someone get the gold one. Pick it up. I'm yelling that.
We're gonna start with gold.
I don't know. I'm just saying if we just all grab one, then we can very quickly do it. That's what I'm saying out loud. That's my.
Then
Are you
why
gonna
don't
Okay,
move?
so that's your action.
Are you gonna move?
I can't get anywhere.
Okay. All right. So next up, Fury.
I'm gonna tell her, then you go get it.
Yeah.
Fire another firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of us
I,
still like.
no, I was trying to figure out, are you moving or are
Okay,
you
well,
potentially the
I
only
can't
strong
figure out
one.
which ones are broken and which ones
2
are
damage.
standing and where I can move.
Okay, you can ask.
I was asking, you're like, you can try to do it. I'm like, well, I don't know if I can
No,
or
you were
cannot.
asking if you could jump across. I said you can try. You didn't decide to
Said,
do
like, you
anything.
can try.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's
This
one.
is a movable one. This is a movable one, and this is a movable one.
Okay.
But they're not
What's
currently
firebolt?
2 damage.
2 damage. Did you get it?
Yeah.
We're fighting.
Okay.
I haven't rolled below like
He tried
20.
to do the shattered ones. The
Sinjin,
shattered
your
ones
turn.
are not movable.
Oh, I thought he was moving the.
I know. That's why I got confused because I was like,
Don't worry, guys.
because I
How
was like, well,
do you
it
want to
didn't
do
work.
this?
Natural 20. I just want to go all like Omni Slash off.
And with that one collapses again.
It's this one being down that's throwing me off because it's not actually broken.
I shot it open
Right.
with a fireball.
I just couldn't
Okay.
figure out where the gold one
Everybody
is.
just go grab the ones that are big and bring them over by
Yes.
the forge.
Do
So
we
they're all
just
over
throw
there.
them all in at the same
No,
time?
No.
don't throw anything in yet. Just
I'll
move them
go-
over there.
I'll go see if I can move the one near me.
This one?
Yeah. Am I able?
Are we able to just move them, or do we have to make strength
Yeah.
checks each
They're
time?
light.
They're
They're
easy.
like really
easy
easy.
to pick up and move now.
Alright, let's bring this
I
down
want
over
to take
here.
mine and just hit it against the floor because I don't understand what it's made of.
Hey, Enid, before we do anything, maybe step away from the shattered pieces. Like,
And
what is...
I'm gonna
What is
heal
our
myself.
plan going forward? What is it that we're trying to do?
I think we need to figure out which order to do this in.
I feel like we need to smelt them down, cast them into weapons, and then put them in the water.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
extent of my forging knowledge.
We just know that
In
brass
game.
does not go first.
Hi, Virginia.
Do you have any knowledge of forging, Tibbles, or
We're trying to
Zoran at all?
forge.
I have not. I understand the concept. I've never done it myself, but it is. I mean, I believe that you are on the right path.
What do you know about the properties of these metals? Something that could help us determine an order.
Well, I know that they're all made of metal.
Good.
Beyond that, I mean,
I would think
value
that-
is more of a base of our. I do understand that value is our perception, what we place on them. It may not necessarily mean. I would take a silver weapon over a gold weapon any day because gold is malleable
so
and would
soft.
not hold up. But it is. It just depends. What was the order of which they?
That's
Tact.
one thing.
Silver
We're
is
gonna attack. Let's
best.
throw silver and see what happens. Who's manning the tools in this? I'm guessing there's going to be a skill check to some degree.
Well, I assume one or two of us should man. The rest should be prepared to take down the statue if it comes back
What
up
do you have to be good at?
before it attacks us.
Here, I can be like ready.
Okay, cool. Let's put
I-
the silver one on the
I
shovel thing in
assume-
the fire.
I'm
Okay.
going to prepare to attack the one way over
So you
there.
you put the silver one into the
middle thing.
into the crucible.
Yeah.
And then you watch as it
Cool.
slowly begins to melt. You watch as the silver one out here disappears.
Oh, okay.
And you
So
watch as it disappears, the amount of liquid that is inside doubles.
Oh.
The amount of liquid metal doubles that's inside the crucible.
There's no molds anywhere, right? These are just.
Those are the
But
molds.
they're
Those are
not
the-
shaped like anything?
They're swords and weapons.
You're not.
I thought they
Can
were.
we look
You
at them?
guys have said that since the beginning. I
No,
just
they're
all
just
you see
giant
is just
holes.
giant molds that are like separated in like dividers.
Can we look?
Okay.
Can I try to look at them while
Yes.
they're
I
Go
guess
make an
forge
investigation
and
check.
mold means weapon to me in every sense.
Yeah.
6? I can't.
It's easy enough to see. You see a faint glow coming from this one right here.
Okay, I think the silver goes here based on the faint glow.
Do I cool it first or just pour it in there?
Just pour it
Or you
in.
pour it in.
Pour it in!
Okay.
Pour
If you cool
in
it, we'd have to remelt it.
Okay. Make strength check as you're walking over.
It's now heavy.
Well, he's carrying a large
12.
bucket of liquid.
2
Well,
melted ones.
12. Yeah, you're struggling a little bit. You see Enid comes over.
I'm gonna help you.
Zoran comes
two
over and helps you.
littlest.
Oh yeah.
I don't notice. I think I'm doing it fantastic.
You slowly begin to pour it into the mold, and you watch as it
I can't.
and it fills to the top of the liquid.
So did it get heavier when it melted?
It felt like it got heavier because the other metal joined with it from the one that was light.
I assume it was magically light.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to do the second one?
Which
The one that was immovable and the
What do
one
you
that
think
was
is
easy
next?
became
Do you think
light.
it's brass?
Well, this one attacked next, so yeah.
Fury's the closest.
Fury, you doing
brass,
brass?
or bronze?
Hey, maybe
sure.
somebody with muscles,
I'll do
That's
I mean, this one's light.
right? But maybe
So which one are
someone's
you
got-
throwing in?
it. Brass.
Brass. Okay.
Okay.
Same thing. Go and make strength check as you pull it out.
Then we can-
If anyone wants to help, that is
18, 22.
18. Yeah, you're fine. You carry it
Which
over.
one?
I want to be manning
Uh,
the.
shows up right here. You can see a little bit of a faint glow.
I want to be manning the thing that I just imagine is there, the giant, like...
The bellows. Okay, sure. Yeah, you begin to start doing that, and you can see the fireball.
What attack last?
And as you start doing on this one, you watch as the metal just quickly melts. And you guys can feel the heat coming off of this is immense.
Gold next.
Okay, yeah. And as you watch as Fury pushes down the bellows, you watch the gold almost
I'll help
immediately.
Zoran.
Okay, so
this one.
go ahead. Yeah, he'll help you.
Oh, that's worse. That's way worse. 14.
14, it's fine. Just as long as you're not rolling a 1.
This one?
First one.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so the same process happens with the last one. So you get you watch as all of them get poured over. As soon as you pour that last one in, you watch as it sits for a second and it recesses slowly, and then. And you watch as it kind of lifts up a little bit, and you watch as it tips over, and then tips over again into the water, and you watch as these 4 large molds form out into the solid structure. And you see from the middle of the water, you see emerging up a golem of sorts that slowly arises from this, and you see him. He grabs the side of the water.
Bye.
And you watch as he pulls this off to the side. Goes over to here. And appearing underneath is a spiral staircase that leads down, hidden underneath these 2 large...
Guys, all we had to do was move those bases.
And you watch as he does this, so as the staircase does, he falls to pieces into 4 separate suits of armor, and you can watch as they are just laying there on the ground.
That was like a really complicated lock and key situation, wasn't it?
Who would go through such effort for...
Fire druid hobgoblins.
They're very dramatic people.
Do you even think before talking?
No.
Don't answer that.
Well, let's go.
Yep.
And I'll go
Alright.
down the stairs.
Okay, so you begin making...
Yeah.
I just imagine if I did detect thought.
You guys descend down.
Should we use them?
You guys descend
Oh
down.
yeah, should we rest before we go?
I feel great.
We talked about resting.
Maybe see what it has in store. Do we want to rest here?
We
I feel
may
like-
want to rest here.
Should we
Some of
rest on the
this reset.
stairs?
Yeah, rest on the stairs.
This could reset at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the stairs.
I think we should at least start going down.
Towards the bottom of the stairs
Yeah.
in case the stair... You know what? Let's just be safe and go all the way.
Let's go all the way down the stairs and just sit on
And
the
so
bottom.
we have to start the next puzzle like this one.
We don't know that for sure.
Okay, so we're going
It's
down
happened
then.
I'm
each
afraid
time.
we're going to have to
So
redo this whole
So you guys
one
are
to
discussing
get
this
there.
as you're making your way down the stairs.
Yeah.
You guys you guys have been descending for about 5 minutes, and
my
you guys are
God.
still walking.
That's a lot of stuff.
We guess we could have rested halfway.
I'm not built for this.
So,
It's really dark
what are
down
you guys
here.
deciding to do as you're walking down? You're having this conversation about choosing to rest on the stairs at the bottom. What are you guys choosing to do?
I'm going to be talking to Fury about the Vanguard comics and be like, no, I'm telling you, just wait. It gets even better.
I
You
don't
have
think
no
stairs
idea
are
how
like
great
a
they're
bad
going to
place
get.
to take a nap.
It's
I mean,
It just
I
depends
heard
on
there
how
was
long
6,
we think we're
like,
going to have
an
to rest
extra
for
member in
8
the
hours.
first book, and then just no mention of him again.
Well,
what are you guys
Just-
even
it
talking
makes
about?
sense by the end. I mean,
It's these comics.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
What's a comic?
A story
I
with
have to
pictures.
endure your sister's
Oh, it's not bad that I
breathing
plot my
again.
pop-up book like this one.
Yeah, basically. A little
Does
more
it do
words.
the like?
It's
More
not as
importantly, what are
3D.
Tittles and Zoran doing this time?
They're walking down. Just
What's
There-
their opinion on rest?
Tibbles wanted to rest after he did that super elemental. I think.
That was a while ago.
That was just more for my. I have the capability of casting one high level spell, but that came at a cost. I had one of those, and I was hoping to save that for the elemental plane of fire if we get there. But though
So, do you think it's safe to rest in this temple?
it could be, it just depends. I don't think that Much of this stuff has not been disturbed. I do not know.
So maybe we get to the bottom, survey the room, make sure we're not in any immediate danger, and then set up watches and sleep.
Yes.
Could do that, yes.
Let's do that.
Okay. So you guys keep descending for another 10 minutes. 15 minutes.
How lit is it?
Pitch black now. And you
So
see
my
Zorn,
sword's
Zorn, yeah, your sword's out. It's giving us off those Zorn's.
Can I?
Everybody begins sweating a little bit more. It's becoming very hot.
Should we rest on the stairs for a little bit?
Is it going to be like the other hot
And
place?
eventually,
Can I-
after about
I want
10 more minutes
to
of
be
walking.
like casting gust above the heads of people just for some airflow.
Okay. Alright, so you guys get a little reprieve from that. And as soon as you get, like, it's becoming unbearable, you reach the bottom of this stairway. And you can see at the bottom of the stairway is a very low-lit chamber that
Oh no. It's a pullman.
you look ahead and you do see a faint glowing circle in the middle. Doesn't appear anything to be happening with it currently. But Zorn kind of looks at it and it just says, if we have any experience, if we wish to take a rest, this might be the spot. If we continue moving forward, we might encounter.
Yeah, we don't
Is
want to
that
provoke
glowing
it.
thing? But isn't that going to make all the?
That's why I'm saying we
But
stay
they don't
here.
disturb it yet.
Stay back.
So you guys are all kind of like on the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's taking watches? Are you guys taking a long rest or short rest?
Long.
Okay.
I could take the first watch,
I can take-
despite being real life. I'm.
We have enough that we can have two take each walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you two together?
Yeah, I could take the first one, I think.
Okay, so, alright. So is there anything you wish to discuss or during this period of time with each other? Or
No.
are you guys just watching? Okay.
I'm reading.
No.
I think I'm gonna go back to my book on the origins of magic and just.
Just peruse the pages.
I'm reminding
Yeah.
myself of my
I'm looking for anything storm related about origins of magic now, based on what Bathilda told me.
Okay. Well, so you don't necessarily need to roll. So you've been going through the book quite a bit, and what you are deriving it from is that most storm magic comes from the mixture of air and water and like different kinds of elements. That it's the turbulence, the chaos that erupts from the mixing of elements that swirl together. And so in terms of magic, that it's more of just that all things magical in this nature, that when there's the convergence between, that there is much chaos that erupts, that there is an explosion of material, or and this is where a lot of the elemental damage comes from. It comes from that intertwining of where the elements meet: earth, water, fire, and air. All the elements mixing together, merging, is what creates this. So that's kind of what you're getting and understanding it a little bit.
I wonder if I should ever make history checks to see if I even remember the storm or if I've repressed that memory.
Okay. Trin, you guys go make a perception check.
natural one.
I told you to retire,
Stop using
Princess.
16.
16. As you're looking
It's
through
kinda
your
like
book, you
ghost
see
you.
that Trin has fallen asleep.
I cast gust on her.
You feel a cool breeze and it puts you even deeper in sleep.
It pushes her.
Well,
Are you
we're on
trying to push her?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
All right.
What?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's strength.
Oh, strength.
12.
No, it automatically fails the strength saving throw because you're unconscious.
Oh, because I'm asleep.
You're unconscious currently, so like from that. So you get pushed as your head hits the wall. Crack. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel this breeze, and it just as your head was kind of
Two
tipped
things
forward.
during my watch.
Apparently,
I just
my
took it to sleep.
harmless cantrip hurts more than my harmful cantrips.
When you're doing unconscious people on stairs.
I thought we're below the stairs.
No.
You guys are kind of sitting on the level part of
on
the
the stair.
but you're both like she's sitting on where you guys are at the entrance to this chamber. You haven't exited the stairwell.
I wouldn't know to be mad, so I'd be like, "What's wrong?"
Were you asleep? Go on your roll for this.
Make a deception check. What's the? There's a funny video.
14.
14.
I rolled low for that.
16.
16.
Why?
Why were you asleep during your watch?
It didn't want to talk to me anyway. It just let me be.
You're the one who volunteered to watch.
That's true.
You got me there.
Touche.
Alright, so with a little bit of a headache, you finish your watch. Who's the next one who'd like to take the watch?
I can take
I
that.
got my
I didn't mean
wrist.
to. I was imagining, you just
Am I
putting you over.
taking
You
with-
just.
or do you want to take it with
I think I get
anyone
full.
else?
I'm gonna get full, right?
Anybody
I don't
else?
care. The boys were first.
Yeah,
They'll
it feels
take
a
the watch
little
with
bad.
you. Okay. So we'll Zorn and Tybalt are awake.
Okay.
I need my spells.
So
Same.
did we switch out to like the front, or are they still
Yeah.
in the front? I still get my spells though, right?
Yeah.
Even to go on?
People-
Yeah,
Okay.
you just took 5 points of damage,
But
and then you'll get it back.
I'll get it back. Okay, I was like, that was at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are
little
all kind
people
of
need to
framed
sing.
there.
Should
Just
have.
imagine our feet just dangling over.
I should have
the
suddenly
line
put
to-
another mark on her face.
On mine?
No, hers.
That's a natural one for Zorn.
He falls asleep too.
yeah. You see Zorn.
We're all just
nods off a
worn
little bit.
out.
Well, the heat.
The heat is a little bit unbearable. In this chamber.
I just rolled a 14.
14. Okay. Tybalt's he rolls. You can see him. He's intently staring at the circle, just kind of watching it. And every now and then you can just see like little sort of flame that runs up.
come up out of that circle?
I don't know if anything necessarily will come out. This may be what we're looking for, Zorn and I.
You think so already?
Well,
How do we get out of here?
could be. It's
You going to put your fork in that?
what's in that.
You gonna eat that?
No, the tuning fork, and you see he produces this tiny silver piece, and it's elongated and has like these little prongs on it, and you can see that he says, "What I will do is I will set this in the Great Conflagration when we get there. I've not figured out how to do that. I'm working on it, but this will be set there, magically set. It is imbued with magical properties to make sure that it is not going to be harmed by the fire. And so what we will do is we will place it in there, and it acts as a focus. And when I have another one, and he holds up a second one, he says, if we can make different ones of this, I can copy the incantation, and individuals will be able to summon from using this focus to access the magic and pull it forth.
So they'll have a magical fork.
No, where the fork is will open a small rift in the fire. And so the fire will erupt forth from where the tuning fork
Very
is.
complicated magic.
So, for instance, if I set the fork right here, and I have my tuning fork, and I summoned the magic, whatever would be right here is what it would summon forth. Now, the reason I want to do it in the Great Conflagration is that it will summon the fire, the flame. If I put it here, it will summon whatever's here, and currently there's nothing. It would, after 6 seconds, it would disappear. The air that would come through, but it's small enough that nothing can exit that would potentially be harmful. Something would have to have the means of, in that brief 6 seconds, be able to cast something to allow the rift to open wider, which only very, very powerful things, and that is why in the Great Conflagration, where there are not things just roaming around, per the studies. That is why. And you'd have to be waiting for the exact moment when that opened. So, that is why.
Well, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but I think you'll probably do a really good job.
Well, thank you. And hopefully, whenever I get it, I'll be able to teach some of you the spells that are capable in magic.
That would be really fun.
I heard you.
It kind of just came out.
Right, Chamberlain. Chill out.
Slipped out.
Okay. So, you guys' watch goes by. They wake you two up.
So how's this heat feeling?
Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Why are we down here again?
I don't know. I've kind of just been following along. I don't even know why we're here.
We're just opening some portal to the fireplace? This
I guess.
seems horrible.
I don't think this was well thought out.
No.
But
Well, it seems important to them. They
Yeah.
probably know what they're doing.
Soren really seemed into it, so
Plus, they let us have the secret code map since we're helping them out. with
well,
all
we do
the-
need that.
Yeah. So is that what we're doing after we leave here? Or we're going back to town? What are we doing?
I mean, we're already so south. I feel like if we're up for it,
Our town's on the way back.
that lake looked nice.
We're in here. And we want to
pushing for that
potentially go down
vacation.
here. Yeah, we could. I mean, if we wanted to stop by and restock at a town, we could go to Hemjor.
Oh yes, I've heard things about.
I've heard nothing, but it sounds lovely by its
You
name.
guys know that Himjor is picture Rohan. That's essentially what this place is. It
Horses
that the
everywhere.
cavalry of Kromstad was well known and renowned, and Himjor is the place where
Lord of the Rings.
they were bred, and
seen it,
many
but I
of
don't-
they're considered horse masters there.
This sounds awesome.
I mean, that's where meet
It's like, is
Skittle's
this
brother.
one of the critical role
right,
things?
that's right.
Sound like a guy.
I've been working on
Picture
something.
Rohan.
I want to run it
Rohan
by
as a
you.
character in Legend of Korra.
I'm
I think it's also,
I'm debating sending
boss
this
in Final
letter.
Fantasy 15. That's Ronin.
but I want someone else's opinion on it first.
Ninja.
Oh, no one else is awake.
You're not
letter?
awake.
I know. I want to read
This
the
is a
letter.
long letter. Give me a moment.
That's fine.
But what's... Never mind, I don't know.
Just let me know if you think we should pursue this or not. As a group. I'll make my perception check.
Okay.
18.
I just want to snip really bad.
I wasn't.
I know.
Good mark.
Why can't I be your best friend in the campaign?
Get all the inside information.
If it wasn't Anashi, he'd probably give it to Amara.
Probably not.
Maybe not.
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
Probably not, actually.
Unless it suited him.
You give him her like half of it.
Yeah.
The good parts that make it look lucrative.
Like I don't know what
Beneficial
beneficial into
to our
Kimberly.
Disciple. Oh no.
Well,
So,
It's not
So-
untrue.
a little side thing that came from this campaign. We had a hackathon at work.
people are talking to you.
That's Mom in Virginia. That was like 30 minutes ago.
I don't pay attention to it.
So at work, we needed a team name for a
Like-
hackathon, and I was persistent and tried to name us Philip's disciples at work after St. John's disciples.
Did it work?
Well, I named everything that I touched to that.
There you go. That's all it needs to be.
Just start
So-
somewhere. It works exactly
so
the
you wanna
same way as it
respond
does
to
in
it?
game.
Probably. I mean, what harm do you think could come from sending that? I mean, to me, I just
Don't really know
if
the
it's
person.
and if it's could get into the wrong hands, or if he'd even be willing to help.
That's why I didn't say anything that would lead it back to our home or anything.
Sure.
I didn't go there, but I don't know. I think it'd be good.
I feel like
I just want to help out, you know?
I feel like the good can outweigh the negative.
Yeah, maybe
Have
if
you
we
seen
see that Simon guy, we can have him deliver it. He seems pretty
He's just
fast.
running around all
Yeah,
over
I
the place.
assume he'll probably run through here in a moment, deliver to the fire plane or something. He's all over the place.
You do know that he only delivers between Tea Garden and Crumbs.
Oh. Well, we
Probably
still
won't
like to
deliver.
just joke that he's...
But
All right.
we'll find someone.
I think you should.
All right.
Okay. So, you guys finish your watch. Did you roll a perception check?
I was reading.
We were all very distracted during our.
Okay.
Well, we were reading. So.
I was reading. I mean, it's an 11.
Okay.
I was
So,
discussing magical
you guys don't
forks.
really notice anything. So, you guys all get your full rest.
Here. I've been watching it go by.
And you wake up and you all feel a little bit more tired. So everybody does suffer one point of exhaustion from the heat of just being in the vicinity of this place.
Even
It's-
though we just rested, we don't get that back.
No, because you rested in the heat.
I feel even
You
worse
rest-
than
you,
before.
You essentially have been sweating profusely the entire evening. All of you just being in this environment,
That's
just
just
ability
ability
checks.
checks.
Yeah, just ability checks. So everybody has their full rest. Everybody has their HP, their spells, everything back.
I feel like
It's just
crap
when you-
since yesterday.
Yeah, you all.
It's very sweaty in here.
Just the amount of water that you've lost has fatigued your
I
bodies.
talked to my dad about these fur pants. They don't breathe. They don't breathe at all. It's very warm.
We should have brought some of the massive amount of water that was up there.
Yeah, I actually had that
I
thought,
could
and then I
make
just
it
didn't do
rain
it.
in here if we really want to, but that seems like a waste. But I mean, it could rain.
Maybe save that in case more fire people come out.
I
That we
mean,
need.
that makes more sense. But I don't know.
But thank you.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Should we begin our adventure?
You want me to run towards the?
No,
No.
I do not think I would
No.
do it. So
I
I was
was like, no.
during my watch. I was studying it. I believe that this may be an access point, one that Zora and I were looking for. I do not know if there's anything else beyond this point, but
Success then. Mission accomplished.
Except for, are you imagining all of us going through, or do we need
No,
to go back the way we came?
if this is the access point, then this is Zora and I's mission to enter into the elemental plane of fire. I do not know what lies beyond, or what will happen if this is what we decide to do.
So, how do we get out?
Well, I'm assuming we can go back up the stairs, or if there's further depths that you wish to explore, that will be up to you. But you see Zorn kind of turns to you and just says, well, just in case, hands you a letter to my wife and kids, in case I'm not back in
I got all sorts of
a
letters.
period of time.
You're Simon now.
I'm sorry.
He opens
Yeah.
up his bag. It's just like overflowing. It's like,
Sorry. I'm para-carry on the weekends. You're the only person that gets that joke.
he's a flying
I'll give
turtle. that
Zorn a
delivers
little
mail.
hug.
What did he? I thought he said
Best
parrot
of luck,
carry.
bud.
Paracarry.
Parrot. Can I like
From
kind of just
Mario.
scan just to see if there's like any other like looks like there's anything else in this room? Like
make a perception check
Are we still on the stairs?
with disadvantage.
just picture one was peeking out of the stairway.
Five.
5. It does appear that there could be something else on the wall you cannot see from here.
On the wall. Does anybody else see anything on the wall of that?
On the wall.
But should we at least walk forward?
Yep.
All of us
All
like
of us
around
that are
peeking in the
around.
So
corner.
you guys
Yeah.
begin making your way a little bit forward.
I want to look at the walls we're going to see what the heck
Yeah,
Trent's
backwards
talking
turn.
about.
I just want to see
This
if there
over
was
here?
No, I'm not walking over there necessarily. That's
Oh, 2 10s.
10.
Oh, 10.
2 10s.
I get
Looking
plus
around.
0.
You do see stuff on the wall.
So
it's
average.
very faded though. Like you cannot see what it is.
Yeah, there's something there.
Even as you get close, it still looks faded, and like any discernible detail is not there.
Even with my sword.
Yeah,
I think I need
hold it up and
glasses.
even almost like as you hold the sword, it like fades away.
Ah. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, I guess we should just head
He's
back up.
so you see Tybalt. He begins etching the circle, and he just says, "Based on my calculations, I believe that this does indeed go to the elemental plane of fire. I do not know where, but I believe that this is an access point. It is here, and it is strange, but that is what our mission is. So, Zorn, are you ready? Yeah. Well, if I do not see you again, it has been a pleasure. But I hope to see you soon in Cromstoke at some point.
Sounds fun.
Well, you two,
with your fork.
definitely say hi to the family for me.
Will do.
I'll be home soon. You ready, Tibbs?
Do they hold hands?
You please don't let them
You see Zorn puts his hand on his shoulder, and they step in, and you watch
Zorn puts
flame
his hand,
wraps
Tybalt
around
goes.
both of them, and they disappear.
All right,
As
who's
well
going through next?
as the circle.
I don't want to go
After
through
like
there.
6 seconds, that disappears.
Wow.
Does the heat
And the stairs disappear, yeah.
And the
does
stairs.
the heat go away at
Go
all
away.
when the circle disappeared?
Do it.
Does the heat damper down at all
No.
with the circle being gone?
No. You guys watch as the walls around you begin lighting up with arcane runes,
We should have gone in.
with beautiful inlay and stuff. And you watch on the floor what you weren't able to see where the circle was. You begin to see 3 lines appearing, essentially creating like a peace symbol almost, dividing it into thirds. So
Just like 1,
yeah,
2, 3.
so there's three pieces on the ground. You guys are currently standing in this one.
Does anyone feel like
You watch in this very center, this where that circle was. You can see that there is a circle that is on the ground, and you watch as a large circle appears, and you can see that facing each of these pieces of the pie. So, like in these thirds, you can see that there are 4 little bowls that are dug into the concrete itself, into the stone. So.
I need to draw
So-
this. So there's a circle.
Well, I'm going to be preparing Firebolt because I feel like something.
Yeah, so
Very
here.
next to where?
And then so in the very middle, draw a circle. Okay, and it facing each of those, like in each of those, there's 4 circles in a line. So
4 circles in a row,
Yeah,
like that,
like facing.
like this way.
Yeah, like that. Yep,
4 in each.
4 in each. Yep.
Are they identical?
They all look the same, and you guys are currently standing in. Let's see.
We're over here, the stairs.
Do you want to draw it on the
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that.
maybe easier?
Yeah.
Do you want to just hold that up to the camera? Just a little representation.
It'd be much easier if you do.
Okay. Would you move that stuff for me?
I am so glad this board gets as much.
So much.
This is like the best gift we got ever.
Yeah,
It's pretty fun.
What I got was like, maybe he could use it for something.
we've
know,
we've
it's
used
just
it so
on
much
the-
it's falling apart.
It's stained.
I've
taped
taped it to keep using it.
Like, yeah,
Let's use this as
like a boundary.
a boundary. Yeah,
Oh,
we'll do that.
Also, it's getting close to 9.
break.
Close to 9? Okay. So yeah.
Cookie cake time.
Cookie cake time. Cookie cake OG.
Happy birthday, Senjin.
So, I mean, cookie in Japanese is cookie, cake is keiku, and time is represented by the kanji something, which is kind of pronounced G at times, which could just mean hour.
Cookie cake hour.
Cookie cake G.
So I don't need this.
Cookie cake OG.
But I couldn't picture it, so I had to like draw it out.
Cookie.
Do.
Quartz toggle.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Alrighty. So Okay, we'll take a break right there as that begins to appear.
In this section.
But yeah, we'll jump right back in where this platform is risen, and yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hello, and we are back. So, we'll go ahead and jump right back in.
I pee in all the bowls.
You know, that's not it.
It evaporates the moment you just.
We're all breathing urine air.
So,
I cast gust.
So is this all raised up?
yeah, it's like
But there's not dividers, there's just lines on the ground.
there's lines that have appeared on the ground. Yeah.
I want to take my sword and poke the line.
Okay. So you poke the line, and as soon as you get towards the line, it stops.
Like an invisible wall.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And as you do that, you need to switch the music.
Yes, I've started the battle. Just want to see.
Just poking.
Birthday privileges are revoked.
I just wanted to see if I could walk through it before I just walked into
These
nothing.
puzzles are
That is
temperamental.
I mean, I think
They are.
poke me.
Can I be looking at the bowls? See if I can.
Whoever
What's the
created
initiative,
these
Yeah.
had to have been the
Okay.
most
Tell what I
petty
wanted to
person.
do.
I know.
Just
If
go
they touch my line,
He was saying he wanted to poke the wall first, so I was like, okay, we poked the wall.
Don't touch it.
Sinjin, I wasn't done looking at the bowls.
The bows.
The bowls.
I need everybody to go and roll initiative for me real quick.
I still was
I
like
just
constantly
lost my
holding
accent.
firebolt during.
We fight.
Just got knocked out of her.
But I mean, if it really, if anything appeared in the middle, and I don't know if
I got 11.
Oh, I got 15.
No, nothing appeared in the middle.
15.
15.
Fury? Ooh, natural 20.
14.
That was louder than I meant it to be.
Jew.
What am I doing
Jew,
as
It's
the...
just not that upset.
Jeez. All one, so they go last.
What is it? Is it a statue or
Enemy
Method.
method?
method.
Methods.
Method actors.
You guys will have seen something similar to this.
Tybald's.
Yeah, Tybalt's things.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. What's
Hopefully,
Looks like there's one back
I
there.
hope for some weird random reason that battles are a little slightly easier.
Why, we're all
Oh,
here.
it's like there's a box right there.
We're down to 2 super.
I'm struggling
Just
over
need to
here.
erase something.
Oh.
Just, that's all I needed.
you watch as these four
Crazy guys.
Fiery.
radiating heat,
Three
these
different types. 30
weird
You're saying
Like-
methods?
method.
methods.
Methods.
These weird,
Methods.
it's like a swirling mass of scalding, like
Heat.
heat and
Cool.
Fire.
yeah. But it's
You say
translucent.
Coca-Cola?
Cool.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's translucent, but it's yeah.
Heat and Coca-Cola.
From a show that I don't think
All
anyone
right,
else watches.
so
Cool.
Which show?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Holy poop!
Thank you.
okay,
Like,
Yeah, I think
Sinjin,
you
yeah.
told me
Three.
about it. And I haven't
Wait,
watched
what?
it yet.
The 4 appeared?
I've never started.
Here we go again.
I'm just, no.
20.
Stop paying.
20 will hit.
8.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Offhand attack. 20. To hit. 5 more points of damage.
5 more points of damage. So 8 and 5, 13. Okay.
Whatever it is. I'm good.
Ashlyn, your turn.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
With
good.
that second one, because it hit, it has to do something.
Is it poison related?
Yeah, it doesn't matter then.
It's immune poison. All right. So you watch as it disperses and nothing happens.
Cool.
Yeah. Ashlyn, your turn.
I'm going to back up.
Are they in melee with you?
I don't know.
Okay, that one on the side.
Are we doing the traditional battle order, or is this?
Yeah, we're still doing traditional just because of the tight quarters and what we're doing. Oh, wow. Both of them rolled that. An 8. Does an 8 hit? Does an 8 hit? No? Okay. From 2 6s, I was like, come
Are
on.
you sure?
So,
Woo! Okay. I'm going to.
Did they appear out of nowhere?
they kind of formed right in this area.
It's so hot in here. This doesn't surprise me.
Okay, I'm
Pick a
gonna.
puzzle. You're in charge, Brainy.
Just a puzzle.
I'm gonna create water here. Wait, no. if I do it here, I can hit both of these guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it here, and it's gonna just be 10 gallons of rain.
Okay. So
Nothing this time.
cools it off a little bit.
Fire.
Oh well.
So
That's, I mean,
But
good try.
Ruled it out.
make a perception check.
Hmm. 25.
25. As you watch the rain hit the so you've created this little micro rainstorm
Yeah.
in here. Actually, oh no, I'll just tell you what. I don't need to whisper it. Okay. You watch as the water hits the ground, it begins to evaporate, and as it does, it swirls in and mixes with them.
Oh no. My bad.
So you see that. Fury, your turn.
I'm going to release a spectral hand toward them. Chill touch.
Okay. Make a spell attack.
which one are you doing?
Yeah, that one. 17.
17 hits.
1.
1. All right, and it cannot be healed. That's the cool thing about chill touch.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so you watch as the spectral hand
And it's like just holding
holding onto its heart. It's like just sitting there. All right, so 1 point of damage to that one. Okay. Alrighty. Turn. Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna leave the puzzle solving to someone else.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it. I was just like,
Dramatic pause before Trin's turn.
I'm gonna. Can I be like right here?
and you will be only engaged with one of them.
Am I within 5 feet of both of them?
No.
No. Only this one. Can I squish back here then?
Sure. Yeah.
And hit that one?
Yeah. Make an attack with advantage.
That's good.
12.
12 hits.
Oh!
Methods are little
Well,
guys.
that's good though for me because that's the
Methods,
ones I just made.
more
I didn't
like-
then match.
I don't have this mockery. I got nothing lined up.
More like misfits.
I was gonna say more like lamits.
Got your.
That was-
Oh, now I can do the other thing.
You leave it to the bard.
Using a
3 8s.
nice
Use a divine smite on this thing.
overkill right there.
Probably like 2
Nice.
HP left.
I didn't know.
All right,
it.
all right. You watch it, Trin. Full on just.
Why?
I was trying to
You
hit
watch
both.
as you cut through this method and just. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Me?
Yeah.
It's exploding.
13.
13.
14.
Succeeds.
So I succeeded.
What?
14.
Okay, you watch and you both duck out of the way. You don't take any damage as it and you watch as scalding hot water disperses on both walls, and you watch it slowly pool down, and you see 2 pools on the ground of where they were.
2 pools of
2
water.
little pools of
Grab the
water.
bills!
Okay.
I yell that as loud as I can in the room.
You're engaged.
So
We
everyone
heard
hears me.
the first time.
Just making
I'm
sure.
like 2 feet from you. Thanks.
Didn't yell.
Well, clearly I was very,
right.
very enraged.
The map.
Their turn?
No.
Even's turn.
Okay. Dang it.
I'm gonna.
Oh, question. Really quick. I attacked with advantage, but when we're doing that, we're all at 1 point of exhaustion. Should it have been
No.
flat
No,
roll?
It's
attacks are
Not attacks.
3 points of exhaustion.
It's only
Okay.
only that thing.
Okay.
Does
I feel like
22
yeah.
hit?
22
I feel like
hits.
it should.
You in with your short
I
sword?
guess it's
Yeah.
Roll a
a little bit
d6.
more exhausted, a little more. Then you're like, then it affects your actual
Motor skills.
Whoa.
yeah.
It's really just our senses.
You didn't mean to roll this.
What?
Come on.
Because if it would have been a 1, then I would have still let you re-roll it.
What happened?
She rolled a 6, but he's not allowing it because she didn't mean to roll it.
It was like.
It just fell on my hand.
I was like. Because if it would have been a 1, I would have let you re-roll it.
Whatever.
Thank you.
It's a 6 for those of you on camera. Again.
You guys are making up for my
8 points
rolls.
of damage. You slice through it.
What is
and you
this?
Yeah, just
All right, their turn.
I want to do it again.
Okay.
That's like
Loki Jones.
28 points of damage.
Okay, I need. Train, you're going to be just out of the range. I need. This one's going to turn here. Get you both twice. So I need you to both make two dexterity saving throws.
I use a granny power to escape one of them.
And then Sinjin and Enid, I need you to make.
Are these what's at disadvantage?
Sinjin, you need to make. You need to make. Because I said it was those two.
So
And so yeah, you only
No,
make
I didn't
one.
make two.
You make one, and you make one.
I failed both. One's a natural 1.
The 10 to beat it.
Okay, this one's
1 and a
19 plus
5.
Okay.
I didn't mean to roll that one. It fell on my hand.
It did, it literally flipped.
We're going on night 3
2
of
plus.
Furies.
Okay, I got a
I
10.
can- I
I
hit.
got a 10 and a 21.
So-
Hit, yeah.
10. So you take 0 damage.
Damage dice.
I did damage looking around anything else.
Okay,
But gosh
so
darn it, my
you take
Okay,
7.
3 points. It wasn't a saving throw.
I'm a sniper.
I know.
Using your
should
sword,
pay-
it's like
my
God.
one like the original, or it's like a
Yeah, you
Deadpool.
should.
You're cutting all these water droplets of steam that are like flying towards you.
It's a very tiny
You
Deadpool.
take 7 points of steam damage. Of scalding hot. It's fire damage. So you take 7 points and 5 points as you hit with 2 of these blasts.
You didn't make either one.
No, I got a natural 1 and a 5, and I have
Okay.
a plus 0.
Okay, that was their
No,
turn.
plus 1.
Okay.
Singe.
You guys have this under control? Cool.
What's up?
Can I go see if I can move a bowl?
Sure. You go over. There's 4 different bowls.
Do they all look the same to me?
Make a perception check.
Out disadvantage. So 7 plus 2, 9.
9. The bowls all look the same, but you do see writing on there that you've never seen before.
Fantastic. I grab number 2
The second one? Okay.
and see if I can put the water thing on the ground, like scoop it in.
Okay. Yeah, you scoop it up and the water sits right in there.
I don't know how much I can do in my turn, but I'm doing that and putting it back if I can.
Okay. You go and put it back. Okay. And it's sitting there.
Guys, I got this.
Sure.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm
but
gonna know the
number 2
logistic
is
of how
filled
we
with
got
water.
the pool of water in
Good job.
Thanks. I don't know what all I can do in my turn, so
Okay.
is that my action?
That was your action to do that, yeah. I would say,
Cool.
yeah. You can. I would say you still have a bonus action if you want to inspire someone.
Yep. Enid. Underneath him. A person's a person, no matter how small.
All right, Ashlyn, your turn.
A person,
I'm gonna try Ice Knife on that. Is that Enid? No, on that one. Not that one. Sorry, I
Yeah.
get you confused
Yeah, you
too
can do
with
Ice
other little people.
So it's to make a save. I believe,
It's a
right?
ranged spell attack.
Yeah, I know, but even if it has to do dex save.
Yeah. Wait, which one are you
I don't know
attacking?
this spell.
That one.
Will it hit both of them?
For the second
No, the one's technically in the other. It's
17 to
Okay.
hit.
do what?
17 to hit.
17 hits. It did make its
That picture's actually
dex
very
save,
helpful.
so
Okay.
it takes half
So if that
damage of
ice knife explodes for
Of the
5 feet,
explosion.
thinking of that picture, I can actually imagine like how big it explodes. I was thinking really not that big.
5 for 1
So
and 5 on each
2d6
So it takes,
Alright.
it takes
Yes.
2 damage from the explosion
Okay.
and 5 from the
I'm thinking it's only 10
hit.
Okay, so
because it's 5 feet from that point. So
that
If
one.
they count you.
And as my
Yeah.
bonus,
again, the picture, if you're probably staying in the middle of each
I'm gonna do
square.
Balm of the Summer Court on Fury.
Okay.
Just 1 right now.
Okay.
So you 3 get 1 additional.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty. Next up is going to be Fury.
I'm going to try to move around a bit to the
Far side.
what other way
Towards the wall?
here.
You go this way.
Towards
Yes.
the wall?
As soon as you back into it, you can't.
Okay, that's
Can't
what
move
I.
over there.
Can I want to use Thunder Wave on that one and try to get both of them in it. Is what I'm attempting to do.
How far is it?
It's 15 feet foot.
So,
Yeah, you can get both of them.
Will I hit her?
No.
Okay.
She's just out of it.
Then I am doing that.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Dex save, right?
Yes.
Okay. 15 and 17.
15 barely makes it.
Okay. So they take half damage.
So 10, so 5 damage.
Okay.
it's a Constitution save.
Oh, same. They have the same for both, so. No minuses.
And then I'm going to move 10 feet
Okay.
with my tempestuous magic
Okay.
toward the bowl,
Okay.
and I want to inspect.
That was your bonus action to do the. It's a bonus action to do the tempestuous magic.
Well, I just want to turn towards the bowls.
Okay, so you are turned towards the bowls, ready to inspect them on your next turn.
I've already got the puzzle 1/4 of the way done. I'm pretty sure.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm tracking your
let's
progress.
see. Trin, your turn.
Well, I'm going to.
I don't know how much HP these have because we've either done 6 or
Can I be within?
like 28.
Am I in melee with both of them?
They're somewhere in between.
You get in the middle up in here. You won't be flanking, but you'll be.
Yeah, I just want to. Whatever. I'm trying to fit. I just want to be within 5 feet.
Yeah. So you're like kind of.
Pardon me, just scoot right
Yeah,
in
you're
here.
just trying to scoot past them. Yeah.
I wish that I could. I couldn't do this, but I want to hit this one, and then I wish I could sit on the other one. I'm not.
Don't forget your sentinel feet.
I'm not gonna do. I know that's why I'm ready for it. That's why I sat there.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting. I'm standing there.
Trin just sits down in the middle. I'm done.
We need to create like
Well, you
little
guys made it
class
sound like it's so
where
easy
she can
to
do
squish it.
like an extra bonus action that doesn't. It's like I want to
I need
just
a
kick
bonus
him.
bonus.
I want to sit on him. It doesn't do anything. I just want to do it.
That's what I need.
Maybe she should play like a giant or something where she literally can just sit on something.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Which one were you attacking? The one on the left or the right?
This one biting it,
Okay.
Yeah!
and then I'm doing.
Are you doing Divine Smite?
No. It's an 8.
Look at all these 8s!
Okay.
Plus 2 plus
That's
4
your
is
new,
12.
it's your new lucky 13.
Nice.
It's not gone. I should have done Divine
this
Smite.
one's looking extremely rough.
Can I blow on it?
You.
Can I punch it? Can I
It's looking,
you blow
looking
on it.
rough. All right.
I don't have any
You
bonus
did.
actions. Well, I do.
Do I get advantage?
If you come
No.
over here, you do.
Oh.
If you move around here,
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you have advantage.
And now you're strangely better than you were 2
Oh, well, I
seconds.
didn't really need it.
Okay. That hits. Make a dex save. Make a dex save. You know, it have
Oh,
1 point of damage.
me?
You have 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
This one blew
exploding.
up.
As
Alright.
need to beat a 10.
Easily. Now I'm rolling.
Dex, yeah.
You take 3 points of fire damage. Okay. You don't take any, Laura. Okay. Methods. Yeah. Let's see if it gets its breath back. Come
No.
on, 6.
It has a
Yes!
How about the other one?
Oh, let's see.
No.
Yeah! Thank you.
Lewis.
Forgot about the other one.
they have a breath attack.
Yeah. That's what they did last time.
I enjoy the game and playing by the rules.
You play too
Well, it's going to go real
Let's be a
well.
pirate.
That's what you should do.
I feel like if they roll slightly better, I
Do what you want.
Actually, I play by the rules because I don't know about the
Yeah,
rules.
can get
so I
both of you
always
right here.
ask what the rules
Good.
Team flip cone.
good, great.
Well, I don't
Okay.
know the rules well enough to break them.
Someone's gonna get move slightly over here because he can't get you. That's gonna get both
I should
you.
move.
All right, so
Remember me?
yeah,
Don't worry, I got this puzzle.
Okay.
Is
So-
it attacking another creature?
So
It is.
so you two make a dex save and you two make a dex
I'm
or
really good.
So does it?
at-
So does her sentinel feet allow her to attack during something like this?
No,
'Cause it's-
it's an attack. This is just an effect.
Oh, can't use the sentinel when I try.
Because now he knows and he won't let.
No,
I know.
it's
I'm just.
You made this
messing
save.
with
You're
you.
okay.
No. I want to use
what'd you roll?
Oh.
17 plus
Okay, I made it.
1200.
Yeah.
I got 18.
18. Okay, so you guys take no damage.
Woohoo!
As oh wait, no, this is different than
Yeah, this is
different.
half
than
damage.
first. This is half. So this is you guys take 1 point of fire damage.
Yes.
Because you're
They're
pelted
so
with
tough.
pieces. It's
Really
like
is like
it's essentially like if you're boiling water and a little bit it gets on your hand. That's what you got hit by. It's like,
But only my temporary hit point went away, so I don't know what that looks like.
Possibly.
okay, St. John.
Did anything change at all when I scooped the water and put it up there?
Nope.
Cool. I'm going to grab glass number 3 and with the other pile of water on the ground,
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
So you fill it up?
So you got water.
Does it fill the entire cup?
So you try to scoop it up and nothing goes in there.
Oh.
But is the bottle of water there? The bottle
Yeah,
of
you
water?
try to scoop it up the water and nothing happens.
But the first one did? Filled up?
First one did.
You got one.
One.
25%.
Guys, 3 is not next. Put it back.
He is a hero.
That was
of
probably.
heroes.
You still have your inspiration.
This is
And I do.
So I will inspire you.
not
Say,
2.
help me, young Padawan, with this puzzle.
What's a Padawan?
Don't worry about it.
You'll find out in the comics.
You are inspired for whatever ability check or attack. Ash.
Oh, I guess no, I saved on my desk.
Ashlyn, your turn.
Oh, it's not
I just thought of a cool enhancement to that thing.
I'm going to
What if there's like
frostbite
mirrors in a
that
circle?
one.
Yep.
So like you can see it from
Constitution
any angle. Like it just keeps getting reflected around.
It's gotta be a 14. That'd be cool.
No.
Okay.
And like you just like pull it out of the mirror.
2 damage,
2 damage.
but disadvantage next time.
Okay.
Fury.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Investigate.
investigate.
Make an investigation check.
What's my inspiration just in case?
6 if you need to add a d6.
I've gotten a 19.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Well, we're gonna. Alright, we got a 13.
13. It's pretty easy to see right in front of you. You see earth, water, air, and fire written in front of each of these bowls.
So I just Sinjin. It says earth, air, something.
Right, that's why I put water in the water bowl. Notice the water in the water bowl.
Then why did you try to put it in the air bowl?
I was being hasty.
Don't be strange.
I don't speak. What is this in common?
No.
Is it Inferno?
No.
It's just
Infernal,
one only
infernal.
you can understand. So I just guessed.
You've never seen this before, but you know what it is.
I don't release that information.
Okay.
Do you have any tips for anyone? This one's not working.
I would suggest kill the other things first.
Got it. Put that down. Get my sword out.
Okay. All right. Fury, that would do anything else?
No, I assume that's kind of my action.
Well, it was. I'd say that was a bonus because you looked and you were able to read it.
Oh, then I'm turning around and chill touch.
Okay.
On this one behind you.
Yeah, that's what the sound effect I imagine.
Chill touch. Every time it hits something.
Yeah.
No, I bet Fury literally says that.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't realize it. 23?
Yeah, it hits.
It just thinks he has to say this.
Turn into anything?
3.
Yeah. Did the second one turn into droplets of water on the ground?
When it exploded, what, did it left behind water?
Smoke's gonna all be behind water.
Are these still other two still swirling with the water?
No, that ended.
Oh, they're just
Okay.
extra big.
Trin.
I'm gonna hit that one.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nope. No. You had 12?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's got a 10 armor
That's what you
class.
hit the first time.
10. 7.
Rolled pretty good.
11.
11 points and yeah. Poof, make the next
Oh
save.
man, another dice.
That's in the crap.
Yeah, it's blocked.
8.
8. You take 5 points of fire damage. As you're scalded in this burst of scalding hot water.
What's in those bowls?
Sick of this crap. What's in the bowls?
Kill that last thing.
The suspense is killing me.
I'm just so afraid I'm gonna need to use.
Probably
You
will.
have that toll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a toll of that.
Okay.
Isn't it like
Just
incredibly
I wish
strong
I
on
had
things that have already been
Fails to
damaged?
save.
D12.
So,
Yeah, it's the strongest
1d12.
cantrip. What? Yeah,
Points of damage.
against things that are.
Right, depending on what you're
Method.
going against.
Memphis. Let's see if it gets his breath back. Come on. You did well for me last time.
I suspect tomfoolery.
That was beautiful. I actually did roll 3 6s
I
in a
don't know
row.
what I'm
You two
looking
again.
for.
It can get all
Or
three of you,
shenanigans.
because it's a 15-foot cone.
Haha.
Me?
So it's doing it straight at you. Okay.
What's the save?
10.
12.
You take
1! Yes.
if you roll lower than a 10, you take
I've
Alright.
saved.
well no even if you save you take 1. Yeah. So it was the lowest damage it could do.
What in round down to 0?
No, it's always a minimum of 1. It's like even if you punch something and you have no strength, it's a minimum of 1.
There's some game or something I play where it does round
All
down.
right, Sinjin, your turn.
I can't think of it. I think it's Fire Emblem. One of my phone apps, and
Charge! No, not charge. I'm gonna vicious mockery it.
Okay,
You're not a method. You're a misfit.
that was a 16 plus wisdom.
It saves. Doesn't matter, it saves.
Ashley,
It doesn't
your turn.
understand cool guy.
I am going
Don't
to
speak its language.
frostbite it.
Good.
just got
No,
another
it
idea.
fails. So it takes
Right.
its damage.
Cast Firebolt in
It's
the
like good
fire.
frostbite dice.
Gust in the air.
Nope.
Possibly.
1.
1.
Not a good frostbite
Okay.
dice. Alright.
King. Fury.
I think I'm gonna turn around and try to cast Firebolt in the Firebowl.
Okay. As soon as you do that, they go away.
Oh.
No, not you. He disappears.
Why do you keep doing this in every campaign?
She wanted it. Dodger's attacking me.
Did we ever figure out why she was disappearing?
I don't think. Did we?
Not in character.
No.
Did you ever
And then I
explain it?
died, so.
I never know.
You watch
why.
as in this next area, 4 dark swirling masses of energy, similar to what you just saw, but instead of being clear and translucent, these are dark and
I don't like those.
okay.
No, I wasn't
As soon
looking
as you
at
do that,
this.
as soon as you do that, yeah.
I wasn't
Okay.
looking. I don't know if the visible wall went down, but I don't know.
Whose turn is it?
Trend.
Well, I guess still kind of.
Oh yeah,
mine.
still is your turn.
Movement.
So you did firebolt, and as soon as you do that, you watch as those disappear, and you see a faint near the direction they near where you
The
stand.
bowls don't change at all.
Do what?
Do the bowls just stay the way they were?
Yeah, you just see the water and the fires remained.
Yeah, so how tall is this thing in the middle? All the way to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, then I'm gonna just.
No, are you talking about the pillar thing in the middle?
Yeah, so I don't
It's
know.
like low enough, right? He would
Yeah,
look
it's
at
like
it.
it's like a table.
Okay, I didn't know if it's like a huge pillar and then
No.
things coming out with the bowl. Okay.
No, no.
Alright, now I'm just gonna. Yeah, just sit here and,
Okay.
well, turn towards the other things.
Okay.
And
Trent,
you
your
tried
turn.
to walk through that wall, and you still can't walk through the wall.
I didn't try.
Oh, I thought you said you did try. Okay.
Well, I turned around, but I don't. It's not my turn. So you can try.
Yeah, I will try with my sword first.
Yep. You get through.
I assume you want to run up to this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. Well, yeah. I don't remember this. So because I'm still learning Sentinel, if I'm here, is that more helpful for Sentinel?
No, go right one back. Nope. Right there. Go right there. Because then if Sinjin goes and attacks one, and something attacks him with a melee
Then I can
attack,
hit it. Okay.
then you can hit it.
So I'm gonna hit.
I've been rolling really good with their breath weapons. They all start with breath weapons, so they're probably going to use breath weapons this turn.
So, does she have to be within 5 feet or something of an ally that is hit? Or of an enemy that is...
When a creature that she's within 5 feet attacks something other than her, she can use it. Yeah.
So this one attacked something here. I could hit this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 15 plus
that hits.
whatever. 6, 10.
Okay.
Enid.
Well. I don't know if I need to go look at these bolts.
I think we need elements.
Anyone got some dirt? Do I just blow on it from here?
Some of these might turn into stuff.
What?
Some of these might turn into stuff once they're dead. Like those turned into water.
Yeah. I'll just toll the dead from here on that one that Trin attacked.
Okay. Oh no, it's just me roll.
Oh, that's right. What am I doing?
18.
Yeah.
That saves.
Okay.
Method's turn. Or do you want to move?
I'll just kind of.
Yeah, both of them are just going to stand right there. Trin, I need you to make two
Dex saves.
Yeah, 2 dex saves.
And 10.
10 saves.
And 7.
7. You're blinded until the start of your next turn.
I can't see.
Until the start of the next turn?
Or no,
Who turns off the lights?
No, till the end of its next turn.
Oh, no.
I need Sinjin, Enid, and
He's blocking me.
and Ash to all make saves until
More than 10. More than 10.
Okay, yeah.
Nope. Yes,
you
they
are
are.
not blinded. Yeah,
More
did
than
you make 2?
Oh.
That's
One
a D12.
set.
12.
Oh, what am I
You roll 2d20s.
Oh my god.
That's
oh my god,
saves.
that's what I rolled the first time.
Yeah, you're good. So you watch as it releases this fog, and it's like almost like when you're grilling, or it's like a campfire, and all the smoke just begins billowing your way. It's essentially just hits you in the face.
All that air.
Trend, it's just hits you right in the face.
Blinded.
Yeah. All
I
right.
just sit here like I can cast light. I didn't see anything.
That was their turn. Sinjin, your turn. As you quickly take your cloak and use it to shield your face, you put it down and you're ready to face them.
Alright, sounds good. Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave,
To
there
try
you
to
go.
push them both away.
Yeah.
Constitution saves.
Okay. 11 and 16.
So one saves, one does not. So 1d8 or 2d8?
1d8. Or, no, 2d8, yeah. Because the first one, I was thinking it was cantrips.
So 9 points of damage, and whichever one didn't save is pushed away 10 feet.
Okay. This closer one gets pushed back 10 feet.
Yeah, he was there, so 5. Yeah, I don't know.
Right there, yeah. And then that one doesn't get pushed back.
They took the charger feed just out of nowhere.
Okay. All right. Ashlyn, your turn.
So I'm currently blinded, right, by the stuff.
You are.
I'm gonna try casting Gust of Wind.
Okay. What's the range on that?
60 feet. Range is south.
Okay.
60-foot line.
That's weird.
So itself, it has the 10-foot wide. It's 10 feet wide from self, and it goes out 60 feet.
It goes out 60 feet.
Ooh, from me.
Okay.
Yep. You explode all the bolts
Okay.
and we're stuck here forever. Just kidding.
The method succeeds, but you watch as a.
Did you
In
blow
that-
at the pillar or at the method?
I mean, I don't
She's
think I
blown
No, the
Like-
method.
I was
Well,
trying
she
to
blew it at
blow
the
at
method.
the stuff.
It's 10 feet wide though.
Yeah, so she's also
So
in the
it
bowls.
So you watch as a swirling mass of air appears in this bowl right here. It is just swirling right there.
What about number 3 near us?
No, it didn't hit that one.
Okay.
Did I blow any of the stuff that was blinding me away?
Or no.
It disperses gas and vapor.
The gas and vapor hit their eyes, and that's what's
Okay.
burnt. It's not currently staying there.
Blinded us.
Oh well.
When they die, you would disperse them. 'cause
It
that's what
stays there for
happens.
1 minute.
Okay. Gust does?
Yep. Gust of
Oh,
wind.
because the spell. You're not.
It's not the cantrip.
It's not the
Yeah,
cantrip.
it's a spell.
Because gust is still a cantrip, isn't it?
Gust is a cantrip. I have
You're
that.
doing
That's
gust is
confusing.
spell.
He needs to
Oh,
do a
gust of
strength
wind.
saving throw too, actually.
Okay, he did it. Okay, as well as the dex save.
It's no dex save, just strength
Just
save.
strength. Okay, he rolled a 16 minus 2, so 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saves. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Why do I feel
Does
like
he take damage though?
opportunity?
No.
Like
Okay.
them succeeding when they roll just happens so much more than you.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to, because I don't know why they're all blind. I'm going to walk over to the other set of bowls and
This it?
yeah,
You see, as you're walking by, you can see they're in the same order, except for you see that the one that has air in it is the one that's labeled air is currently swirling with air.
I'm going to cast Firebolt in the fire one again.
Okay, and
Nice.
he watches these all disappear,
Voice.
and so does Enid. And as that happens,
We gotta find some dirt.
you see erupting from the earth
Nice, more
these
fire.
So I was doing.
these ones.
You're in the fire temple.
That does
kind
make
of
sense.
Yeah.
kind of slopping. You can watch as they
Ew.
rise up from the earth, and they're red, and they look like burning masses of.
Does anyone else have something fire?
Sacred flame. I have create.
Not
one.
fire.
I always
know.
think that too.
Well,
Okay.
it's the far right one.
Awesome.
So you can
Like
take care of that
the-
next time, right?
Trin.
Yeah.
Blind Trin, what are you doing?
Are we still blind? They're
Do I know?
gone.
I don't know. These
That's
went
at the end
away.
of your
No,
next
you
turn.
don't.
Oh wait, no. Are they
So
still
their
blind?
next turn.
Yeah,
I thought it was the
I
end
thought
of
they're
the
gone.
methods left.
the methods are still. Those methods went away. It doesn't mean the smoke immediately went out of their eyes.
Until
Though.
what would have been their next turn.
Yeah.
Like time.
They're
So
not
you're currently
dead.
standing there.
I'm gonna hit because I
Okay.
think they're still
So
there.
you make 2 swings, or you make a swing. Then wildly, nothing happens.
What are you doing, Trin?
I can't see
she's not-
anything.
Edith, your turn.
Blind.
Cure wound.
Well,
self.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would have done that because I
Alright.
wouldn't have known they were gone, so I had to play
The
a character.
methods. These ones will
Should
move
have
forward.
a catchphrase like
You
really
actually
drive
do
it
understand.
home.
You do understand what
Philip,
Philip. You understand what they're saying is that intruders in the temple. That's what you hear.
But nobody else
I
understands.
just look at them like the strangest look.
friends of yours?
Best.
Do you understand that too? I take it.
I don't think any of us understand.
They're worshiping me.
Do we? What do you speak?
He speaks all the elemental languages, but doesn't know why.
Yeah, we don't understand.
I need
And like 4 other.
you to make 2 dexterity saving throws,
You
and I
speak a lot
need
of languages.
all 3 of you except for Trin to make 2
I'm over
dexterity.
here
I
fighting
know.
nothing.
You're
Wait, these aren't at disadvantage, right?
no.
15
Literally.
And 1.
to 1.
Wow. Okay. I failed 1, but I passed the other.
You need to make it 11 this time.
12 and 13.
12 and 13
Ooh,
both
just.
succeed.
That's a C.
But I still have another granny point.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I got 14.
Can I? Do I have... Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Figure
Okay, so if you took half damage, you take 7 points. If you took half damage from both,
I took half from one, full from the other.
first, which one? The first or second one?
First full.
First full is 10 points, and then 2.
Good. So, I'm almost
Unfortunately.
dead.
Okay. And then
I can't see it.
Ina,
So.
yeah, so it was 10 and 4. So
You heard
took,
me
you
go,
Took one,
blah.
you took 2 points of damage. Or no, 4.
So I'll be
Cough
ready
up
to-
some
I
blood.
failed
I'll
the
be ready
second
to
one, so
look.
four.
Go the second one. Yeah.
But he's speaking in one of the
you
elemental
succeed on
languages,
both
so you
of
don't know what that
Oh, there's two.
Ah.
There's 2, yeah.
I succeeded on the
can't-
first one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Use inspiration.
If
a
you,
natural
for
one.
some reason, right now, knew Vietnamese,
Okay, so you take.
how would you go about
take
speaking it if you didn't know you knew
9
Vietnamese?
points of damage.
Is it like Harry Potter? You need to see a Vietnamese movie?
That's the end of their turn. So everybody that was blinded can now see. So Sinjin, your turn.
Yay!
See blind.
Fantastic. I'm going to turn to this guy and attack him.
It's hard to write.
Okay.
And attack him.
I was like,
And
19 plus stuff.
That'll hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Offhanded attack.
I need one of those.
13 to hit.
I need all of them.
And
Really
Paladin
need to level.
6 points of
that
damage.
would be nice.
Nice.
What do you get when you level up?
An extra attack.
Oh, so you actually get
yeah.
extra attack?
Spell slots. Yeah, I really want
Yeah.
level 5.
Okay.
I don't
Ashlyn,
know
your
what I
turn.
get.
Probably nobody else cares about level 5, but I
No, you get 3rd level spells.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We suddenly become 10 times
You're the only
stronger.
one.
Yeah.
Like it's an attack of
Well, if you
opportunity
want.
against me because I just moved.
Use its claw attack. This is where you can use it, Laura. Or Trin, if you were close enough.
Yes, I can't
But you
see
can't.
anything and I'm way
No, you
far
can't.
away.
You're not blind anymore.
I am not blind, but I am
So that'll be 17 to
Now
hit.
you
Yep.
notice you were swinging.
Okay, you take
Well, no,
See.
she got them. They're gone now.
you take
Oh.
2 points of slashing damage and 2 points of fire
Yeah,
damage.
those didn't go.
Alrighty.
Oh, and our proficiency goes up. That's always something
Yeah.
to be.
Okay.
So all your that's why I said it's a big one.
I know.
Plus 9.
Fury.
It's still my turn.
Oh.
I just
Oh, sorry.
Done.
Damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
DM moved on too.
Yeah, you moved on.
No,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
my-
It was my fault. Okay.
All I got was my damage for moving.
Just skipping right over
Because they didn't
Ash.
attack against you. Like I think that's what threw me off. Is
Oh,
like,
that's
okay,
all.
who's next?
Alright, I'm using ice knife on him.
Okay.
Wait,
Because he's a dick.
there's a guy over there, too.
Because he's
They flew, yeah.
2 here and 2 here.
So, how would it work if I tried speaking
One.
back to these things?
Natural one.
Yeah.
try it.
Okay, so
See
the
what
ice
happens.
knife misses, but
I think
they
it's like
still have
Harry
to-
Potter,
It,
where if
fail,
I'm
it
looking
fails
at
its
it moving,
saving
it's like I
throw,
can
so it
just
takes
speak
2 to
it,
6 full.
like he does with the
Good,
snakes.
at least.
Yeah.
When I do it with mud
5.
creatures.
Five, okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus to do Balm of the Summer Court on myself.
Okay.
I have 3 left.
Jeez.
Okay.
Only so low.
Fury, your turn.
I think first I would just try to say back in the language I heard them that we're just trying to leave. And then, is there any space in between him and the...
You could get up on the table if you want.
I'm going to get up on the
stone.
table
Okay. Yeah, so you jump up on the stone. Okay.
and fire bolt in the...
Into the fire one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you.
They all disappear.
Nope. Because only one of the bolts is.
Oh.
Have you guys not figured out the puzzle yet?
Not at all.
Not a clue.
We just
Completely guessing on everything.
light the fire. They went away.
Yeah, every time the fire has
First
gone up,
one's
it's been lit.
steam
Okay.
methods. What's steam made of?
water,
And
heat.
next one was air.
Oh, I thought it was darkness. The next one was darkness.
Well, it was air because she did gust. That's why I figured out whenever she did gust,
So you have to do
she
earth
put
and
air.
fire.
Earth and water, I would assume.
Sure,
Is mud.
I guess.
These are not mud.
No.
They look like mud.
We're in a
They
fire
are- they are
temple. We're
red.
all going to be fire.
They're
It
red.
looks like fire and earth mixed
They're all
together.
something in fire. Something in fire.
Well,
Something in
good.
fire.
It's in the fire temple.
We don't know what we're doing. I did write fire as
Yeah.
a key thing here.
Yeah. We'll get
Your
All I
turn.
know.
Well, I'll be dead.
I'm fighting nothing over here currently, so.
Kid.
These
I
are.
was hoping that was going
both
to be
bad?
it.
Yes.
Those two
They're
is
not
the-
me.
I know, it's like. Can I try to
D&D
slash through both of
D&D is a
them?
very humbling
Because-
experience.
just make an attack.
I think I'm
What
a
if I get a
smart
natural
person, and then
Make an attack.
like, have you not figured it out?
Natural
Well, my
one.
arms
honest,
about
I
it.
haven't.
Natural one. You swing, and your sword slides out of your hand
Oh no.
and is over here now.
Okay, for my bonus action,
Okay.
I would like to.
Swear.
Sit on it.
No, I
Right.
would like to.
Sit on it.
I can't go that far.
You're
Darn. Okay, I thought I could go grab this bowl and get water and let them hit me, but that's not gonna work. Can I just try to?
No, we need water.
We just need mud. We need to kill these guys.
Oh,
and
we
get
just
mud.
literally need mud.
Yeah.
I don't know where that.
Well, can I do something for my bonus action, like without my sword, or do all these things require my sword?
Shield of Faith
You
does
tell
that.
me.
Like divine
Why- why
favor,
don't you do-
thunderous smite, like do those?
Those require a weapon.
Oh.
You already did your attack.
So I
anyways.
pull out my long sword and hit again. Okay, and I can't do anything.
Well, you have a longsword, so you can bonus action pull out your longsword. You have another sword on you.
Okay, that's what I'm
Okay, there you go. All right.
Shield of
Eat
Faith
it.
is a bonus.
doing. No, they can't really hit me, so
They can't.
There's mud anywhere.
they're not like
These guys are
the way
made
they're
of mud.
hitting me.
Make it
by
You have to
me
kill them.
failing a dex save
Got it.
instead of like
Okay.
actually
We
hitting
just
my
grab
AC
some-
I'm
off
going
of them, like,
I think they could do the other.
Throw
they
it in.
could, but they just haven't even.
I do this.
He's like, does a 16 hit?
Mage
Yeah.
hand.
It's like, well,
Can't
it's not really
remember
worth it.
what
Probably.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared for that.
So it was just dumb luck that your spell happened to hit the bowl,
And it was dumb luck that he
All of
happened to
this has been dumb luck so far.
and that I was gonna
fire.
I was
You're
gonna
like, you haven't figured it out. I'm like,
I was
you
gonna
have
do-
no
I
idea
was
what we're
so
doing.
confused. I was like, why do you guys not know what you're doing?
I was like gust. Now just do firebolt.
It just kept working out.
I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
what?
Lewis goes to grab them. They go away, right? No,
I was like, what are you doing?
you're not done yet.
A fury felt triumph. He was like firebolt. Just
It did not. You always did the
I'm gonna
second
die.
one.
That is awesome though. That you guys literally solved two puzzles,
I'm trying to decide which
two
one
parts
to
of the
attack.
puzzle without knowing
Probably
you
the
did
one.
it.
This one's
Yeah, so that one. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
oh, you don't have to move.
I just keep thinking I'm hitting Enid.
Constitution, right?
When I'm over here.
And
Not Enid.
10.
We're all like the same
No?
height.
Okay, so it takes full.
Yeah.
why does this lava creature look like my friend?
I'm gonna throw that
I'm
D12.
sorry.
Why are they large like me?
One more.
Oh,
been so many ones
Hail us
tonight.
so many
Yeah,
ones. So
Hey, I've
many.
rolled quite a few ones too.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just
All right, it's just made the.
It's Friday
I know
the
it makes the
13th.
things good.
Yes.
Okay,
Your turn.
my turn. Let's see if they get their stuff back. No. Let's turn green. No.
Back.
Dang it. Okay, so none of them get that back. So those two will make attacks against you. Trin, no. So neither of those of them hit
That's
you.
fine.
That one's gonna natural 20 against you, St. John. So that
Alright.
would be.
There goes the ones.
Well, I mean, the hero of
How are you
heroes.
looking over there here?
That's 2 points
He's okay.
and 4 points. Or yeah, so 6 points of damage to you.
Well, I have no sympathy.
And then this one's gonna fly up to you, Ash.
Oh, you're good too. Fury looks
Misses.
the worst.
Okay.
Yeah,
Top of the order, Sinjin.
I could be better.
I couldn't reach you once you got up on the table, so I'm like,
No, I'm just
I don't really
gonna.
want to jump up there right now.
It's currently like hovering above the table.
Like, I can't quite reach.
11?
11
could-
just hits.
I have to like actually touch him.
Okay.
I could do something.
Then that is
Now that he's
Five.
on the
8
table,
points
I
of
can see
damage.
the
8 points
See that
in
he's
it.
bleeding. Bad.
And he watches as it just hit kind of this glob of reddish earth
No deck
falls to the
save.
ground. Oh. Attack first. What does he do? Yes, make it X save. Ooh, this one, yeah. This one's
10.
10. You fail, you take full damage. So you take 6 points of fire damage.
As a bonus action, can I pick up said glob?
Yep.
and then head over to bowl because I haven't been using my movement and put it in.
Which bowl are you putting it in?
All right. Nope. I don't know.
I said the
No, I know, but you guys have been in mid-bout. It's
Yeah,
15 seconds.
Maybe
This is
Siri's
this whole
making
thing
heavy eye contact with
I'm
the bowl
going
with me.
to, as Sinjin, assume the bowls are all in the same order. So I know which one is the
Water bowl.
water bowl for sure, and I've seen the fire and air go in it. So if they're all the same, I'm going to put in the one that hasn't.
Which is which one?
Oh, no. Everything is correct? This one.
Okay, so you put it in the first one.
Yeah. Oh,
And with that, all of the methods disappear.
Our hero!
I have saved the day once more. Don't worry.
just shut up and heal me.
What? Oh, you hurt? Sorry.
He's bleeding now.
I'll do it. The healing word.
Healing word.
I sit down.
There's a lot
on
of
the
what
on the
is good
table.
healing in this group.
What is it?
Okay.
Healing word. Just
It's 1d4 plus your wisdom. Yeah.
7.
All right. I'm looking
It's almost a 5.
better.
That was really stressful.
I think you did great.
I think
What were we doing?
Putting things in bowls.
I like.
I was just gonna.
Are you
I
gonna do
was
your
just gonna.
You watch as the bowls all begin slowly swirling. The materials that are inside of it. You watch as you're sitting near there. You can see the fire and all of that begins swirling, and you watch as a form begins to appear above the table. And you watch flames lick all across the walls, swirling around, then reconverge in the middle, and you see a figure, a feminine figure.
I see it's a wall and I put my sword back away.
Enter my temple.
Do we all understand this, or is this in like fire language?
No, you all understand it.
Okay.
Are they think no, we don't
You
understand?
see
Like,
an elven female figure that is swirling in the midst of the flames.
Hi, my
I
name's
want to
Ashlyn.
walk over to Sinjin.
No.
Sinjin, Heroes of Heroes does.
Yes, Sinjin Psychoids, hero of heroes, saviors of
Jonas
hobgoblins, your druid friends outside. Save them from annihilation.
Why have you come to my temple?
Well, we were
Research.
on a mission with some friends that they're not here anymore.
We're just trying
We're
to
actually-
leave
pay
now.
respects.
Yeah, we're actually trying to leave this temple. We heard there might be treasure.
But we don't care about that much. We really just
I'm gonna-
need
We just
to
would
leave.
like to leave.
Can I punch?
It's a very nice
Sinjin?
temple. It's very pretty and spacious, and everything was really nice and welcoming.
But why? You came looking for what?
to be honest, I'm not quite sure.
We just no one made a
came here.
We were actually the escort to the people that were coming here. They wanted to go to the... No?
I just
They
didn't
wanted to go to the plane of fire. And they did. And now we're just trying
to go
to...
with them.
No, it's really hot in here already. I kind of just want to go home, to be honest.
You can just start crying.
My pet Sinjin. It's okay.
Well, this is unexpected.
Not what he thought we were going to say at all.
So,
Was I not supposed to be brutally honest?
What were we supposed to watch?
you see kind of a smirk cross your face, and you say, I have burned the remains of many individuals that have come here before, seeking treasure.
Oh no.
We just
This is sounding.
wanted the exit.
No one has left this temple in many a time. It has been a long time since anyone's even ventured this far.
Yes, we have.
We feel
Several
very
centuries since someone has unlocked the fires of inspiration. So, tell me, you wish to just leave?
We are but adventurers, and we don't seek.
I mean, at this point, it
To take
seems a
anything from
shame
you.
to turn around, but I look towards the entrance. Doesn't look like that's an option anyway.
I would really like some fresh air. It's hot in here.
You each have different aspects to yourselves. You are all here together, but for different purposes.
Say that again.
There is a strange nature that has brought you into existence.
We all look at him like, what?
I'm too young for this. I'm too young for this.
I don't know if he knows about the birds and the bees yet, if that's what you're talking
He is
about.
but a child.
What do you mean, birds? Birds eat bees.
Yep.
Bees make honey.
She is right. That's how it happens. I
so
don't know
I'm-
what you're referring
I'm the
to.
honey.
And as a
I told you she said it's a strange set of circumstances.
So, you watch as from underneath her, you see this swirling golden wreath appear. And it appears to be something that, like a headband or headdress, and it's a swirling flame of gold. And it I have been the protector of this artifact for many a year. Centuries have gone by. There have been those that have sought it. Yet, with you all not coming and seeking and looking for it, it may be a time that it doesn't need protection anymore. Tell me, what fire do you bring to this world? What do you seek to bring to this world?
Well, I like to inspire those around me to do good and be brave.
I understand. And I can see that your words bring truth. I must warn each of you that there is another fire. A fire that I bring. The fires of destruction. That is another way. Another path. You have answered wisely. Let us hope your friends do the same.
Yeah.
You. What fire do you wish to bring upon this world?
I am the fire of the storm. That is only caused by nature's wrath and the chaos brought about by its storms.
You have also answered truthfully. Well done. You watch as she kind of lingers for a minute, looking at you.
I get nervous and look away.
You know her fury.
What are the birds and the bees?
You.
Are we standing in this
What is your name?
No, I'm Bison at least.
What flame do you bring to this world?
Flame to purge and cleanse my family's past.
You were conflicted, but that is where your heart is now. It was once sought. It seems that you wish to be an inspiration, to comfort those in death. But recent events have lit a new fire in you. You speak truth. You. What flame do you wish to bring upon this world? There is a darkness that lies within you that is hidden deep beneath the eyes.
I don't know anything about that.
She's like the most fun one here. Out of game. That was out of game.
Always
Out of
the
game.
cheery ones.
Well, I don't know much about this world a whole lot. I don't have a lot of fire for this one. But I mean, in mine, I guess I would like to, forge a path for my family to come back here. Because they're trapped. And I would like to change the way things are there.
You have also spoken true. Beware, for it will be simple and easy to fall into a path of destruction. Should the wrong forces whisper in your ear too long.
Fury. Okay.
You. What is your path of fire?
She's not actually smiling at me. I just don't think I'm mocking her.
If you collect all that.
I was born and raised, I believe, to bring inspiration. I don't.
Not vengeance or purging.
I think I've been telling myself that that's what my purpose is recently. I don't think that's where I'm meant to be.
I can see into your heart,
You're never gonna
and
die.
I can see into your mind. Your mind has been clouding your judgments, but your heart speaks truth. And in this moment you speak truth. Know that what you say and what you choose and the actions you may take to change what you've already committed to may come at a cost. But new flames can be reforged. Seek and know that you can create and rekindle a new flame in your own heart. You have all spoken truthfully, and I do not see ill intent amongst you. You, the one that's called Fury, born of the storms, there is a chaos that has touched you. I ask you, do you wish to bear the flames as well?
Is she coming on to him right now? Because that's what it sounds like.
I do.
Then receive the gift. And you watch as fire erupts from her hands and surrounds him. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage for me.
Should have hit.
13.
13. Okay.
Luckily, I'm proficient in Constitution.
You take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As it's slowly burning, you resist that feeling, and you stand in the flame, unbearable. It's erupting through your body, and you feel it burning inside, mixing and swirling with thunder and lightning. You now have the 2 spells, Burning Hands and Fireball, because tonight. Not yet. Yes.
Calm down. You're the best.
So, the 4 of you. So you watch as he's still kind of breathing heavily off on the side. I will warn you. Do not seek the artifacts. For if you join them, and you wield them, you will unleash a chaos upon this world that has not been seen.
Good.
One of you four, I offer this gift freely, for you have spoken truthfully. Here lies the circlet of fire.
Then I should, of course, wear.
Our leader should get it.
And
You look so matter of fact.
Can anyone wear us?
I mean, I am
yeah.
royalty,
I mean, I think our leader.
which would be me.
Does he like the crown? Pretty sure we're St. John's disciples.
We will gladly accept this. Thank you. I could put it on yet, but I'll take it.
Yep.
I hope it's really floral.
Do you know a way out by chance?
This room is the way out. And you watch as he slowly turns into an erupting torrent of tornado-like fire. Simply follow the air that rises. And it's just there in the middle.
I'll go first.
Okay. So you step up and you step into the flames and you see Fury fly up and through the flames.
I'll step
Let's
That
hope
looks
he,
terrifying. Let's do it.
and we jump in together.
So you all and you watch as you feel yourself jettison up through what appears to be almost like a full mile that you had gone down through these tunnels as you feel yourself lifted, rising, and you feel yourself emerge from the top of this small opening in the earth that was far off from where you entered, hidden. You feel yourself slowly brought down to the ground, and the flames recede back into it. You can see off in the distance, maybe a full mile off, what appears to be the entrance into the Temple of Ignan.
Well, that was fun.
That was like super
I
crazy.
think I want to just kind of hold my hand out and cast just burning hands.
Okay.
Just
I see
You
that
feel the
crown.
fire erupt from you.
that's a new
Yeah,
one.
did you want this?
Yeah, I do. Can I look at it?
Sure.
Can I do anything with it?
You
Can I
have
just
to
look
attune
at
to
it?
it to know what it does.
You look, you watch as you were holding
have
it, you
the
watched as the
ring.
crown, it shifted, and instead
do?
of being the swirling
Put your
flames,
ring.
almost like a floral design, it
If you
shifts
don't have
into like
identify, you have to just
beautiful
attune to
jagged
it
spikes
and figure it
that
out.
rise
Yeah,
up,
that
almost
I
like
just like,
that if you
you know,
wore
Who got the other
a
ring?
crown of
You have one?
flames.
I think I have one. I forgot about that thing.
So I just
What happens when I hand it to her?
It shifts back into a floral.
It looked
Design.
cooler when I had it, but you know, it's cool.
Interesting.
Oh, I want to
You-
hold it too. I
you
want to
did-
see what it looks like when I hold it.
Yeah.
you did get
Just
a
pass it
ring
around.
already.
Everybody holds it.
As you
I don't
hold
like
it,
that ring.
it swirls and
It's not
even
helpful.
more waves.
And why
of
do you
floral
think this
design,
will be helpful?
of the flames curling around
That's
and twisting.
pretty. You hold
Why?
it. Okay.
As you hold
So I
it,
see
you
what it looks
watch as
like
the
when everybody
flames
does it.
Die.
they
All the
have
flowers.
black tint to them,
Ew.
smoking off and trembling.
I think we should all take turns attuning
Well,
to
I-
it and just see
No.
what it does.
I
Didn't
don't
she
want it,
say
but I just want to know what it looks
Yeah,
like.
let him hold
Besides
it.
Didn't
him.
she say you shouldn't hold it?
Yeah, she did say that. She was looking at you and she said it. At least
Wait.
I don't know.
You said don't seek out the relics.
The relics.
This is one of the relics.
That's
Yeah.
one of the relics?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can
Oh.
still hold it.
There's
I
three
guess.
others. 4 others? 3 others.
Three.
I think, don't you think we should all take turns attuning to it so we can see what
I
it
think
does?
you just really want it really bad.
No,
so
you can
here
do
you
it.
go.
No,
you can
I
have
don't
it.
want it. I'm saying in general, if we get, what if it does something different for all of us since it looks different? So you do it
think it's
first,
based
and we
off
can see
the
what it does for
magic.
you. You don't think it does anything different? Oh.
I mean, it might, but I'm pretty sure it's just the design
hope
so
it
that I'm not wearing a flower crown.
Oh.
But it goes so well with your furry pants.
Well, it'd be interesting if it did something different for
Look,
whoever wore it.
you
I
can
don't
take it
want
from
it.
that. Oh, no.
I mean, I
Excellent.
like flower crowns, so I mean, I could take it, but I don't. It's just pretty.
Okay, you can have it.
Sure, I'll take the pretty crown,
All right.
unless you want it.
It looked good on you.
Okay.
You think I don't know what it is, but
It is one of the relics you're searching for, isn't it?
No.
Is this different from the other set of 4 relics?
We weren't
or
looking
something?
for this necessarily.
these are 4
I think what
elemental
the-
relics. They're at the 4 elemental temples that, if they're brought together, it's going to unleash a calamity upon Earth and kill us all.
We weren't looking
And we
for
knew
this.
about that.
Yes,
That's
we
what-
learned about it from the druid hobgoblin guy.
You know, honestly, a flower crown that's probably more not as noticeable.
So we're seeking.
We're not seeking these.
No, we were not.
So we're seeking a different pair of destructive things.
There's a lot of destructive things.
Yeah. Basically, everything's destructive.
What time of day is it now that we're outside?
It is currently just beginning to be sunlight.
Oh,
You
there a while.
entered the temple about midday, traveled through, slept, and then
That's true.
finished your
I'm pretty
journey.
hungry.
so where do we go from here? Do we head back to town and deliver this letter to Zoran's family, or do we head south more with the map of Daxur's?
I really don't know what our purpose is because we were only coming there to bring them there. So like,
I feel like we probably need to have story time.
I mean,
yeah.
Story
isn't
time?
Daxur's Spire
They have no
linked
idea
to
why
ancient
I
magic?
Really want to go to Texas.
No, we have no idea.
Isn't the map? Can the magic contained in that map ancient magic beyond what current beings can identify?
Make you want to go.
We have the super map that when we hit the moonstone, we can see where all the traps are and stuff.
Yeah, but that's the one with the ancient magic
But why do we want to go anywhere on there?
because it's related to ancient magic, and I'm curious.
He's curious about it.
Oh, you sound a little bit eager to
He's
blame it on
curious
him.
about it.
I want to know more about where magic comes from.
Can I do any sort of insight on his very quick reaction? I don't actually know as a character. I mean, as a person, I have no idea if you're even interested in this at all. I'm gonna do it. Ugh, no, nothing.
Well,
I have no idea why we want to go there besides your curiosity, which clearly you're going to cause chaos. So I'm not sold on where you want to go at this point.
So you
Why
have the crown
would
in
I
possession.
cause chaos?
She
Well,
just
where would
said
you
it.
like to go, Trin?
If
I have nowhere to go.
I do not seek those
nowhere to go.
relics.
There's some.
That
Do you have somewhere you would like to go?
I would like.
it sounds like Trin has somewhere she wants to go.
I have
She has somewhere she wants to not go.
I only have somewhere I want to not to go.
I just
Somewhere I
feel like some pieces of my family's history might be in Daxter's Spire.
So we have a magical map to a place that we only obtained by a conjuration cloak, magic moonstone, connected to ancient magic that might help Enid's family. Do I need to say more?
well, it sounds like Fury's on board for an adventure. How about you, Ash?
I like adventures. I would like to go somewhere with some more people first, though, because
There will probably be people at this place.
what kind
They,
of...
they might have once been people.
What does that mean?
I would
They've
like.
lost a lot of weight.
So there's just a bunch of skinny people there?
Yes,
And raw
absolutely.
team.
Do you think they know a lot? So if I ask them questions about things, they'll be able to help me?
If you're
Nick,
able to
does
talk
Trin
to
know
them.
anything about this
What
place?
language do they speak?
Make a religion check.
We can go to
We can stop off at
14.
him, George.
14?
I was like, I can tell that was an S or a
Not really.
Because I don't feel as a person right now I'm getting any sort of straight answers, but I don't know if Trin feels like she is, and
Just
like
said answers
And
to
for
her
family. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like they're being somewhat honest. You might
I mean,
just like you might be holding stuff back. You're not lying.
I feel like I've been very open.
I mean,
What have I not done?
I'm just trying to avoid tear gun.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be down this far.
I can almost guarantee he won't be coming down this way.
Is it because he's not skinny enough?
That is...
You may have to cut back on the vegetables for the place we're going.
That is not untrue.
Nick, do I know anything about
I
this
haven't had me for a while.
About what?
You're probably good.
No, I know. I said that doesn't appear.
No, I don't.
I'm
Okay.
dumb.
Look, Enid's looking for some answers to some things, and so she and I are going to head down south. Fury sounds like he's on board, and Ash is up for an adventure. If you'd like to tag along, that would be fantastic. If you have something better to do, I will release you from my service.
But if Trin goes, I'll
I
probably
kinda
go
got
with
used to
Trin.
you.
Yeah, Trin, you can't be.
I don't think she's super excited about being in your service.
You're not.
Yeah, I
you can
don't
leave
think we're
anytime.
like in your service
Don't
though. That
hold
never
his
Don't
happened.
worry, you're not getting a paycheck for it, so it's no contractual obligation.
Sinjin,
Don't hold his words
we're just
against
like
him.
friends. We're not working for you.
Yes, and I feel like as friends, I need some sort of like understanding that there's trust here, and I don't feel like there's any sort of trust here.
He's attempting to get you to come with us.
I go to sleep with you watching over us. I mean, that's kind of a lot of trust.
I don't know.
And even though I've kind
I'm
of heard
pretty
you
sure
fell
I
asleep
brought you
last
back
night.
to life. Like I've healed you.
After I took all of the hits for our team,
mentioned
without me,
that.
you guys would probably be dead.
Enid
Which is
mentioned
why
the
we're trying to get
Himba
you
place.
to join.
Yeah, maybe we stock by Himjor,
Yeah.
load up on supplies with the money we don't have, and then head south.
I like
Money we
that
don't
plan before we
I don't
visit
have
the
a lot of
skinny
money. I don't know what
people.
you guys have. So, with whatever money we have,
don't get robbed
and then
on
we'll
the way
head
there.
south.
I have like 250, so.
How does everybody
Oh, I bought a pop.
You keep catching
I
keep lying.
My money wasn't
Keep giving
stolen
money
from
away.
me.
Give it to them.
I've been robbed.
Give her the prize.
I'm hoarding.
Random purchases.
So
What are you
let's
guys doing?
Where are we going?
Did you put the crown on, or are you just holding?
Wait, is Himjor bad
right now?
No, it's
It's a
just
bad
a
place?
town.
No, it's just the town where the cavalry's from.
I'll
The
go to
Cowboys?
Himjor.
the Cowboys too.
I'm not committing to.
Howdy, partner. You come this way often?
We are going to head for Himjor.
Okay.
Hinjo.
So you guys begin making your way out of the crags.
Do we have to
You
go
guys
through
were
the
on, you guys were on the
sulfur?
edge. You guys made it through the sulfur area. You guys.
I'm already exhausted. I don't want to deal with that
You
again.
guys.
Oh, it shouldn't be that
You guys
far.
continue on. Travel for roughly a full day. How far away is it
It
from
looks
the
like
crags?
one day.
One day
like
travel.
compared to here was
Tea
one
garden.
day. It looks
Okay.
like one day.
Yeah, so we'll say that you guys begin making your way, and around nightfall, are you guys doing anything else during this period of time?
I might just try the crown on for fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
While we're walking.
So after about an hour of walking with the crown, you guys, everybody make a perception check.
Disadvantage still because we're exhausted.
Yes,
Oh, well, natural one, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. No.
4.
except for you. You don't need to make one.
Okay.
219.
Nice.
Nice.
I do too.
4.
4. Okay. So
I'm alert.
So you watch as
You got it.
after about an hour, she has the crown. You watch as what appear to be two, like, flame, like ram horns, appear on the side of it, and like kind of an additional feature. And they like. So she already has her beautiful purple hair and the purple skin, but the golden, and then you can just see what appear to be two ram horns that have appeared on the side of the crown that are made of flames. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session as you guys make your way towards the city of Himjor and are on the
I
outside.
can now headbutt people.
So we made it to him. Well,
You
we're
made, yeah, you right at the outskirts of Himjor. So, and we are level 5. So, all right, guys. All right,
roll
so
our dice.
yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
We didn't.